folks. We should be live, I think. Hey, guys, what's going on? James here. And we're back for some more Buccaneers football. It is week number 4 versus the New Orleans Saints. Should be a very fun time. A lot of interesting stuff for this game, man. A lot of interesting stuff going on. I initially thought that this entire week the Buccaneers would be facing Jameis Winston. That's not the case. It seems like Derek Carr is active. Derek Carr is ready to go, and that's who the Buccaneers will be facing today at quarterback rather than Jameis Winston. Also, more importantly, I guess one could say, is that Alvin Kamara is active for the first time this season. Apparently, he's going to be getting a full workload, which isn't really too surprising. Will that add some dynamic, a play to the offense, I guess you can say? No idea. We're just going to have to wait and see. But Alvin Kamara is active. Derek Carr is active. Jameis Winston is the backup. So, pretty interesting. Gaming Wizard's in the chat already. He says, go Bucs, go Bucs. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna get the hoodie on early, man. It's a little cold. It's a little cold in here for old James. So I'm gonna get the hoodie on early. I mean, I guess it's not surprising either that I would have this hoodie on. The freaking Saints always play the Bucs pretty tough. This game should be no different. It's in New Orleans, so it's gonna be a tough matchup for the Bucs for sure. But we'll see how they do. We've got about a half hour before the football is played. So, should be exciting times, man. For the Bucs side of things, I don't necessarily know the inactives right now. Once we get those, probably in a little bit, we can talk about them. But, we were talking about a lot of injuries, right? Jamel Dean has been dealing with a shoulder/neck injury, I believe, which isn't great. You have Carlton Davis, who was dealing with a toe injury. Devin White was on the injury report this week. Vita Vea was on the injury report this week. So you had a lot of guys who, obviously had a lot going on regarding injuries. So how much of a factor will that play into this game? We're going to have to wait and see. In the case of guys stepping up, Zion McCollum's one guy who's going to be stepping up at cornerback if he needs to. It's going to be a guy where we've seen Zion McCollum already do some stuff, right? This year, just playing cornerback, and he's had some good moments, right? I would say, regular season Zion McCollum's looked certainly better than, preseason Zion McCollum, which is good. Christian Izien would also, Christian Izien's already a starter, but Christian Izien's, had some good moments this year. Had 2 interceptions in the first 2 games of the year. Overall been pretty decent, all things considered. After that, some other cornerbacks on the depth chart. You've got Derek Pitts Jr., who played a little bit last week. Did a iffy job. I believe he was going up against A.J. Brown, so that's not an easy matchup, obviously. You've also got D. Delaney, who would be playing more. He had an interception last week, which was pretty cool. Shout out to D. Delaney for that. But he'd be getting some more playing time also. You have Michael Thomas back for the Saints. You have Rashid Shaheed back for the Saints, or in for the Saints. They've got some dynamic weapons there that are interesting. So, Buccaneers, aren't going to necessarily have it easy. Dragon Lava says Carlton Davis active. Daniel says, hey, we got AD saying we win. We are number 1 in the division, and we have a needed bye week. Logan says, go Bucs. Rowland says, fire the cannons. Ryan says, go Florida State Seminoles. There you go. Yeah, if you guys are ready for some Bucs football, by the way, hit the like button. We've only got 4 likes, man. Let's bump that up to 15. Let's get it up to 15. Let me take a look at. Let me see if that's available. available. Who will and won't play versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Carlton Davis is active. That's huge. Here's the inactives. Jamel Dean is inactive. Servassier Dennis is inactive. Payne Durham, Kalijah Cansey, Derek Pitts, Brandon Walton, and Marquise Watts. Meanwhile, for the Saints, if this is accurate, right? Yeah, October 1st, 2023. Okay, I was like, whoa. Paulson Adebo is inactive. Jordan Howden is inactive. Jake Luton, Foster Moreau, A.T. Perry, Kyle Phillips, and Cesar Ruiz starting guard. Interesting. Yeah, so Pitts is out due to injury. So is Dean. So is Servassier Dennis. And Kalijah Cansey. So let's see. So Dean, Dennis, Durham. No, not Durham. Durham's just a healthy inactive. Brandon Walton's a healthy inactive, and Marquise Watts is a healthy inactive. There you go. So Carlton Davis is back. That's huge for, obviously going up against Michael Thomas. Doug's back. What's up, Doug? Good to see you. What do we think about the Dolphins-Bills game? We'll see. Sorry guys, keep on yawning. I don't think that the Dolphins are gonna freaking drop 70 again. I'd be pretty surprised if they did. But we'll see. I think the Dolphins are gonna come back down to earth a little bit. We'll see what that looks like. But a couple of big things here. Vita Vea is back. That's huge. You love to see that. Carlton Davis is back. That's huge. You love to see that. It should be exciting. It should be exciting. So we'll see what all that looks like, man. But man, oh man. Why'd I start early? Just to get some people in here. Just felt like starting early. I was already here setting up, so I was like, oh, well, I might as well start early. So, we've only got 20 minutes till the start anyway, so. But if you guys are ready, man, hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. Would be pretty fun. Let me, I'm actually going to share the stream on social media, too, while I've got a moment. Let's see. I'll share the stream on all platforms. Get it out there. Let me take a moment and do that. Okay. Now it's shared. Should be shared on all platforms. Should be good to go. Kentucky beat Florida Gators. Yeah, Kentucky beat the crap out of the Florida Gators. That was pretty interesting. Colorado lost again this week, which was, interesting, right? It was interesting. Can't wait for Evans versus Lattimore. Oh, God. What's up, John? Good to see you. Gonna be interesting. That's for sure. You never know. You never know what happens whenever it's at Evans versus Lattimore, man. They could end up tearing each other apart and getting ejected. Just no idea. Those two do not like each other. They just don't. So it's interesting. We'll see what happens. They would definitely have an episode of like beef history on Bleacher Report. That's for sure. They definitely would. But let's see. I'm a Kentucky Bucs fan. There you go. Love seeing Kentucky finally win consistently. There you go, Luke. Hey, like to see it, man. Good for you. Yeah, tough loss for Florida, but they're kind of a rough team anyway. Looks like the Bucs are gonna be rocking the all-white jerseys today. Like to see that. That'll be kind of cool, right? We're getting into the middle of we're getting into fall season, so hey, might as well throw some stuff out there. Throw some cold weather some cold weather looking stuff out there. Don't know if anybody's a big basketball fan, but Drew Holiday landed with the Celtics. That's kind of wild, in my opinion. Ooh, we got an upset here from last night's games. Oregon State beat Utah. That's kind of crazy. Shout out Oregon State. Georgia won. Michigan won. Texas beat the snot. I'm a big... Do you guys like Quinn Ewers out of Texas? I'm a big Quinn Ewers guy. I think he's an interesting quarterback. USC beat Colorado. Shadur Sanders and Caleb Williams went crazy in that game. Bo Nix went wild for Oregon. I love Oregon's head coach. I don't know about you guys. I'm a big Oregon head coach guy. Yeah, that guy's just got fire. Duke lost to Notre Dame. Sad. I've been rooting for Duke this year. I like their quarterback, Leonard. He seems like an interesting guy. Poor Duke. Alabama beat Mississippi State. Ole Miss beat LSU. Wow. Big upset. Not a big upset, but an upset. Oklahoma beat the snot out of Iowa State. Tennessee beat South Carolina. Kentucky beat Florida. Missouri beat Vanderbilt. And Fresno State beat up on Nevada. Shout out Fresno State, man. Fresno State out here getting ranked. You love to see that. Can't wait for the creamsicles. Me neither, Doug. Should be a good one, man. Should be exciting. Creamsicles just look great. This is a huge game for Todd Bowles. Hey, Malcolm. Good to see you, by the way. Huge game for Todd Bowles, Baker Mayfield, and Rachaad White. They need to come through. The offense has got to put up consistent points. I agree 100%, Malcolm. I agree 100%. Good morning, Giovanni. Good to see you. Going to be at Rock the Park for a field day. And also, my friend Captain Fear is going to be there. Nice. Tell Captain Fear that I said hello, Giovanni. I appreciate that. Hello from Washington State, Joan. Logan, hey. I'm just saying, Logan, if you join me, we can start Mr. College Football Nation. And it just wouldn't be... I mean, I'm just saying. What's going on, Vanu? Hope you have a great day as well. Jay's from New Mexico. Yeah, well, guys, put where you're from in the chat. I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. And if you guys are ready for some Bucs football, by the way, hit the like button. We've got about 15 minutes until the game starts. Very exciting as my alarm goes off. One moment. Did you guys hate that whenever your alarms go off? It's because I started too early. Apparently. Started too early for my own good. I don't see the Bucs winning today, you guys. Well, it's okay, Buccaneers fan. Yeah, I always love seeing where everybody's from, man. It's just fun times. St. Louis, Missouri. Watching from Louisville, Kentucky. From Houston. Lived in Clearwater. Now in Indy. That's awesome, Rowland. Yeah, I love that, you know, there's so many Bucs fans all around the country, man. I just think that that's so cool. I think it's great. But, yeah, should be, you know, if we take a look back at the injury report, by the way, for the Bucs, if I can kind of pull it up. Some guys who were dealing with injuries, there's a handful of them, right? There's a handful of them. You had Carlton Davis dealing with some injuries. Obviously, Vita Vea was dealing with some injury stuff. He should be good to go now. You had, by the way, the Bucs have elevated Keenan Isaac and J.J. Russell to the active roster. But let's see. Yeah, let's take a look at the injury report for the last week here, or for the last game. So, Carlton Davis is playing. That's huge. Kalijah Kancey being out, man, that sucks. Like, Kalijah Kancey missing the first 4 weeks to start the season is very unfortunate. Vita Vea going is huge. Devin White going is huge. Those guys obviously may be a little bit banged up in this game, but you still like to see that. I'm from Istanbul, Turkey. The Bucs are global. There you go, Logan. There you go. Let's see. Watching from Dallas, Texas. From Florida, Tarpon Springs. There you go. Memphis, Tennessee. What's going on, Football 12? Los Angeles. Lakeland. Polk County. There you go, man. Got 50 people in here, by the way. If you guys are ready for some Bucs football, go ahead and hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. A12's in here. A12 steak sauce. With all the Bucs hearts, let's go. Carr's going to be a little bit banged up this week. That should be interesting. Cesar Ruiz, starting guard, is going to be out with a concussion. So it should be interesting. I wonder who the backup... Hold on, folks. I want to see... What's going on, Jacko? I want to see who is the backup guard for the Saints. It is James Hurst, I guess. Could also be Andrus Peat. No, James Hurst is their starting left guard. That's interesting. He used to play tackle. I guess it's going to be Andrus Peat because James Hurst is also the backup right guard. So it looks like Andrus Peat's going to be slotting in at right guard. So it's going to be Trevor Penning, James Hurst, Eric McCoy, Andrus Peat, and Ryan Ramczyk. It's a decent O-line, man. Defensively, you've still got Cameron Jordan there, begrudgingly. You still got Demario Davis there, begrudgingly. They're without starting cornerback Paulson Adebo, so Isaac Yiadom's going to be out there. You're also going to have Alontae Taylor, who will probably be out there. Jordan Howden starting strong safety is going to be out, so you have Lonnie Johnson Jr., you have Jonathan Abraham, Tyrann Mathieu. I forgot they had Tyrann Mathieu. Marcus May's also suspended, so that's kind of crazy. Peyton Turner's on IR, so they're going to be without him, obviously. Foster Moreau, their backup tight end's out. You have Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham scored a touchdown in 2023, dude. How crazy is that? Mikey's here. What's up, Mikey? Good to see you. Did I hear about Chandler Jones yet? First off, yeah. No, I did, Doug. I did. I wish nothing but the best for Chandler Jones and whatever stuff he's going through. That's obviously, like, scary situations, right? I wish nothing but the best for him, for sure. He got released. You know, he's dealing with some legal stuff now. It is what it is, man. Central Cali, formerly Dunedin, Florida. There you go. Yaya Diaby, says Sue. Creator was decent, Logan. It was okay. The creator looked fantastic. First half of the story was really good, and then the second half of the story kind of fell apart, begrudgingly, or sadly. Jimmy Graham is not 40. I was just kayaking in Dunedin yesterday. There you go, Mikey. All jokes aside, Chandler Jones needs mental and emotional help. Yeah, I mean, I agree 100% with that. Mr. Movie Nation, hey, Logan. Mr. Movie Nation, bring it in. Logan, you got anything going on? You want to co-host a little something? By the way, Jimmy Garoppolo's out, so Aiden O'Connell's going to be starting at quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. Derwin James, Joey Bosa, and Austin Eckler are all out for the Chargers. That's kind of wild. Tyron Smith is out. Zach Martin's in. Tyler Biadasz is in. So, a lot of different players out. We've also got freaking Jay. Let's see. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel. There you go. We need this dub before the bye, especially considering it's a division game, for sure. James, can you tell us the time you tried out for Survivor from Evan? I don't understand, Dave. Wait, what's the question? Let's get at least 100 likes minimum before the end of the game. Live stream, for sure. No, I'm going to kill the Dung Eater in Elden Ring right now. Logan! What's up, Christopher? Good to see you. Oh, I made a, if Evan was talking about, I made a, what was it? I made a one of them, like you submit a video or whatever to Survivor. I made one of them. Never got chosen, sadly. I feel like I would do really good on Survivor. Guys, what do you think? Florida State Seminoles, let's see. I think the Patriots win over the Cowboys in a tight one. Hey, we'll see, man. What's going on, Nicholas? Good to see you. Cam Jordan got to stay away from worse because you won't get past him. Getting road division win is like winning 1.5 games. There you go, Vanu. What's going on, BucsNation 31? Good to see you, dude. How's the restaurant biz treating you? Let's see. Oh. Derek Carr's active for this game. It's interesting. Derek Carr is active. Survivor requires going outside. Now, James Bond. Well, maybe you can teach me, James Bond. Maybe you could teach me. Start a new job on Monday, October 9th. Congratulations. What's the job? We all want to know what this new job is. Let's do a poll for who wins. For sure. I'll do that. Why not? Let me take a look, see. Team has to show up today, for sure. Rub two sticks together. Hey, I can do that. I can do that. I've watched Survivor Man enough times in life. Yes, I am wearing the hoodie today. Wish the Bucs were wearing pewter and red. That'd be fun. What's up, Gail? He's active till he gets by Vita. Who's active till he gets by Vita? I'm not sure. I would do very good on laying in my bed and watching Survivor. There you go, Doug. Look at that. The hoodie's here. Love to see it. Let me start a poll. Who do you think wins today's game? We got Bulls in here? Bulls, you gotta make more videos, my man. Where you been? What's going on, James? What's going on, Marlena? How y'all doing? Thank you for watching me in the TV in the living room. I appreciate that. Let's see. All right, we've started a poll. We'll see what's going on. The hoodie's here. There you go. We're wearing the throw-up colors today? Yes. Wait, the white's throw-up colors? I don't... It's a welding job. There you go, Mikey. Let's see. Every Friday is OT, so I should be getting my welding skills better. Nice. Carr being active till hit by Vita Vea. There you go. Chris is here. Chris is here early. What's baking? Hey, Saints showing up to the bakery. I guess, well, no, the bakery's a home game for the Bucs, so they're not at the bakery today. Can the Bucs wear the pewter shirt with the white pants? I mean, they could. One day. Not today. Been working to hear my great aunt and mom. Unfortunately, I don't have much time for my own self, but I'm checking in with y'all today. Thanks, Bulls. I appreciate you, man. You are a good, great nephew and son. That's awesome. I'm out of market. I'm relying on you. I got you, James Bond. Hope Jameis had a good game. But obviously, I'd love for the Bucs to win, but I love Jameis. Jameis ain't playing today. It is Derek Carr starting quarterback. Jamel Dean's out, but Carlton Davis is in. So, are we there yet? Carlton better lock up Slant Boy, a.k.a. Michael Thomas. We'll see, man. It's obviously tougher. So, Bulls at work. There you go, Bulls. Have a good day at work, man. Go off. Sorry you got to work on this football Sunday. That's tough. That is tough. I wish you nothing but the best of work today. We are definitely a bunch of home teamers. LOL. I really hope we don't have another bad offensive week. I'm a little worried. We'll see. So that's the biggest thing. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Dean is out. Yes. Let's go Bucs. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. So I'm not conflicted, but I am going to be curious to see how this new offense does. Right? Because obviously, you know, it's going to be a different offense. And like, I know the Buccaneers defense or the Saints defense has had the Bucs number in the past couple years, but it's a new OC. It's a new look offense. How is that going to change it? You know, I'd love to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on that as well. Do we see Kancey this year? I'd say yes. I think I could see Kancey playing after the bye week, probably. Just me. Stopping the Bucs run is the biggest challenge. That's true, Steve. Stopping the run is the Bucs' biggest challenge. That's true. Carlton Davis has been healthy a full season yet, being in the league, and yet people on the D-line and O-line stay completely healthy. It's true, Mikey. The cornerbacks have had some injury issues in the past, so it's interesting for sure. No, the Bucs, as far as I know, didn't sign William Jackson. Let me take a look. As far as I know, no. No, he's still a free agent. They worked him out, but they didn't sign him. Possibly after this, hey, maybe they signed him after this game. Who knows? Based on the last week, the biggest challenge is the Bucs run game. Yeah, I mean, like, if they run the ball consistently, I think that they have a decent chance, right? They just got to run the ball consistently. This is a tough game. Pull out the Bucs. A tough game to pull out for the Bucs. There you go. Hoping the Bucs have 40-45 minute time of possession. That'd be nice, right? That would be nice. We'll see if they'll be able to do so. Man, oh man. Hopefully defense plays good. Yeah. They're showing all the Evans and Lattimore stuff going on. Man, oh man. This would be huge to get 3-1 going into the bye. I agree 100%. Keep Carr on his back. Hopefully the defense plays good. Hoping the Bucs have 40-45 minutes time of possession. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, that's, like, look, like, we got about a couple minutes till kickoff. Can't get the game where I'm at? Don't worry, Sue. I got you. One thing that's so interesting, right, is, like, so, and I think a lot of people would agree with this in the chat, right? Last week, the Eagles versus the Bucs, right? That is the blueprint of how the Bucs want to play games. The absolute blueprint. That's the absolute blueprint. I think a lot of people would agree with that, right? Like, just really good run game, grinding out the clock, dominating time of possession. What do you guys think? I think that, like, what the Eagles did to the Bucs last week is exactly what the Bucs want to do to opposing teams. I think the defense will 100% pick up after the bye. I think the defense will be good enough to win today and won't get too many injuries, if any, at all. Yeah, I mean, that's the hope, right? Is Jamel Dean going to be fine? Yeah. I think Jamel Dean should be okay. Jamel Dean should be good. Hey, 96% of people think that the Bucs are going to win. Now it's 94. Need to get a Chris Baker jersey for me? I think I'm okay. I think I'm quite all right on the Chris Baker jersey. I don't have any room for it. It's just tough. What's up, Joe? Look at those numbers in the polls. Yeah. Out of 52 votes, 92% say that the Bucs are going to win. Love to see it. I'm good, Joe. How are you? Hope you are doing good also. Oh, man. Should be fun, man. James starting out with the hoodie. Well, one, it's kind of cold in this room right now. But two, yeah, just starting off with the hoodie this week. Just starting off with the hoodie this week. It is what it is. But the game's going to be starting here in just a few minutes, folks. Just a few minutes. Shout out to the people in the comments. There you go. Shout out to Joe, serving in Israel. Okay. Should be good. Third and long stops have to improve. I agree. What do I do with my old Jameis Bucs jersey? I mean, you can still keep it. Gonna be a great game, though. Yeah, it looks like the Saints are gonna be receiving the ball first, by the way. The Buccaneers are gonna be kicking off. So the Bucs will get the ball at halftime. At second half. Yes, Carr is playing. I was surprised. I thought that Jameis Winston was going to be the starting quarterback this week. Was not the case. Bucs having 45 minutes time of possession is like extra bye week for Bucs defense. Good game today, James. Let's go Bucs. There you go, Adam. We're going to be getting going here in just a couple seconds. Rock and Ronde today. There you go. Derek Carr will start today. Always love when the Bucs get the ball after halftime. It's good, right? Getting the ball the first half can be a little bit difficult. You got to answer quickly. Joe thinks the Bucs are going to win 24-14. Want the creamsicle unis all year for one modern season. That'd be kind of cool, Timothy. No negative energy today, folks. Here's the kickoff, though, and we are live with some Buccaneers football. This will be returned by, I think that's Rashid Shaheed. He's going to be brought down. Number 23 making the tackle on the play. Here comes Derek Carr. Alvin Kamara, more importantly, in the New Orleans Saints offense. So we'll see how this, Saints offense looks here. Alvin Kamara is coming out onto the field. He's going to be getting a full workload today. He is. That's just kind of how it's going. That's kind of going to be the situation. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints from their own 25-yard line. Carr in the shotgun. Kamara next to him. Carr's going to throw it on 1st down. Looking. Checks it down to Kamara, who gets swallowed up. Levante David makes the tackle on the play. That'll be a gain of 0. David and Winfield. 2nd and 10 from the Saints' 25-yard line. Look at that. First play goes to Alvin Kamara. So I think it's going to be safe to say that they're going to be getting him going in this game. You have a lot of good pieces there on the Saints offense. Olave, Thomas, Kamara. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. Play action. They're going to throw. And that's going to be caught by Rashid Shaheed. That's going to be a big first down there. And that is going to be a gain of 12. Ryan Neal makes the tackle. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 37-yard line. They're already getting their shifty play callers involved early. You had Izian, who tried to jump cut it, but it was a good block by whoever was blocking out there for the Saints. And the Saints offense is already rolling. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 37-yard line as Ryan Neal is down on the field. Bucs have already been dealing with so many injuries. Ryan Neal gets up, and he is walking off under his own power. Seems like he's going to be okay. Still has the helmet on. Don't really know what the injury is. But the Bucs have another injury in their secondary right now. A little shaken up. We'll see what happens. All right, Doug. We'll see you at around halftime. 1st and 10, though. Taysom Hill's in at quarterback. I mean, they've got a lot of shifty guys, man. Hill is no exception. So we'll see what Taysom Hill's going to do. He's going to throw. Sideline, that is caught. That is Michael Thomas getting the first down. That is a gain of 13. So Taysom Hill out there throwing. Doing Taysom Hill things. Saints offense is moving. They're at midfield. And there you go. So 1st and 10 now at the 50-yard line. Carr under center, going to hand it off to Kamara, who's got a lane, fell down, hits the hole with power. It's a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the Buccaneers' 45-yard line. Mike Green and Logan Hall, your starting defensive ends. Vita Vea is out there also. You got Joe Tron-Shawinka, Shaq Barrett, Devin White, and Levante David. You also got Zion McCollum, Carlton Davis, Antoine Winfield Jr., and Ryan Neal. I think D. Delaney's going to be out there at safety. But 2nd down, handoff is going to go to Kamara again. He's going to fall ahead. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the Buccaneers' 41-yard line. So 3rd and short. Could get something going here. We'll see. Third and 1 from the Buccaneers' 41-yard line. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Carr has got Kamara next to him. Bucs defense lined up, and let's see. Carr looking, throws, deep pass, incomplete, intended for Rashid Shaheed. That'll bring up 4th down, or is the Saints offense going to stay out there? Looks like they are. Okay, well, the Saints offense stays out on the field. We'll see if they can convert this 4th down. If not, that could be a huge early start for the Bucs. We'll see what they do. Jimmy Graham's out there in 2023. Taysom Hill, Derek Carr's out there. You got to watch out for the trickery. It's quarterback keeper, Taysom Hill. They do get the 1st down. Gets 2 yards there. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 39-yard line. That is a 1st down, Taysom Hill. I mean, it's tough to defend that, right? It just is. Now you got Carr, you got Hill in the backfield as well. All kinds of wild stuff. Carr, what's going to happen here? Carr's going to throw. Looking. He's got a screen, but he throws it away. Looks like he was going to throw it to Taysom Hill. Good job by Christian Izien there. There's a flag on the play. I think they're going to get Mike Green for roughing the passer, so that'll be a 1st down. Oh, my. Yep, they are going to get Mike Green for roughing the passer. That'll be a 1st down. If there's a team that you cannot give 1st down 15-yard penalties to, it is the Saints, man. And yeah, that's a flag. You can't fall on top of the quarterback like that. Can't do it. That's a flag every time. Todd Bowles looks a little sad. 1st and 10 now from the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. Rough first drive for the Bucs defense so far. Rough first drive. That's for sure. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Carr's going to throw it on 1st down. You have Christian Izien. It is a screen to Kamara. Greg Gaines was in there on the tackle. That's going to be a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the Buccaneers' 19-yard line. The Saints are in the red zone. So again, like good offensive drive for the Saints to start. Not great for the Bucs defense so far. Just not a great start. Don't love that. Second down and 5 from the Buccaneers' 19-yard line. Bucs need a couple breaks here. Got Taysom Hill in the shotgun, Carr next to him. It's going to be a double end around, and the Bucs sniff it out. Yaya Diaby says, no, get that out of here. They tried the trickery, and Kamara did not work. Loss of 7. 3rd and 12 from the Buccaneers' 26-yard line. They tried the double end around. Good play there. Levante David was also kind of there, but Yaya Diaby really did a good job of cleaning that up. Now it's a big 3rd down. You hold him to a field goal. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. Got 10 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. A pretty long drive here from the Saints to start. Let's take a look. Bucs send a blitz. That's going to be caught by Taysom Hill, who falls down. Shaq Barrett makes the tackle. It'll be 4th down. And we'll see. It looks like they're going to opt for the field goal here. Taysom Hill's been getting involved early, man. They've been doing a lot with Hill. Devin White was brought in on the blitz. Hill he slid on the turf. Almost juked out Shaq Barrett, but was not the case. Field goal's up. The field goal is good by Blake Groupie? By Blake Groupie, we're going to call him. And the Saints score first. It is 3-0 in favor of the Saints. Good job by the Bucs defense to obviously hold them to a field goal is good. Can't see the graphics. They're too big to fit on the video. Should be okay now. Right, John? I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh, by the way, if you guys, are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. We got 142 people in here. Can we get it up to, like, say, 75 likes? That'd be pretty cool. Saints up 3-0. Yeah, Saints are obviously up 3-0. We'll see what happens here for the Bucs offense. But the Saints score first. Saints had a good drive, man, going. Obviously, the Mike Green penalty was not... That had a big factor into it. Can't give a team like the Saints free yards, man. You cannot do it. Panthers just got a 99-yard pick six. Wow. Who are they playing? Oh, they're playing Minnesota. Well, there you go. Also, the Rams scored. Buffalo scored. So, the Dolphins are already down a little bit. So, there you go. Not so easy for the Dolphins this week, possibly. 30 yards in penalty cost 3. Was it 30 yards? I think it was. So you had the Juwan Johnson apparently went down with a calf injury at some point. He's questionable to return. For the Saints, that's interesting. So Jimmy Graham's kind of the only tight end left on the roster. Well, Taysom Hill as well. I don't know if it was 30 yards in penalties. I think it was just the 15-yard Mike Green roughing the passer. But that was a 5-minute 40-second drive for the Saints there. 41 yards of total offense. So there you go. I'll call this game a win if Evans isn't suspended next week. Hey, Majal, you're kind of right. I thought the score was updating. I don't know why it's not. It should be updated now. It should be updated. Yeah, the score should be updated, Brandon. Hopefully. Yeah, not a great drive. Obviously, it's good that the Bucs held them to a field goal. The direct snap, like, I don't know why they ran that really cutesy... Saints do this stuff sometimes, right? They run like this really cutesy, like, oh, direct snap to Taysom Hill, end around Derek Carr, lateral to Alvin Kamara. Like, you don't really need to do all that for them. But it's weird. This kickoff's going to go for a touchback, by the way. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bucs at their own 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs offense come out. How's this new offense going to look? Is it going to be different than what we've seen in the past against Saints defenses? We'll see. Baker's had a good start to the year. We'll see if that will continue. Been very safe with the football. Saints have a couple of injuries. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. 1st and 10. You have, a couple of tight ends now going on the line. You have Rachaad White under center. Baker Mayfield under center. Play action. Baker's going to throw. Looking downfield. Throws. That is caught. Mike Evans getting involved early. That's an 18-yard grab against Marshawn Lattimore. Good early catch there for Evans. Hey, if you guys like that Evans catch, hit the like button. Wow. Good throw. Good catch. Really good catch. Lattimore with decent coverage, too. Just Evans was all about that catch. 1st and 10 now from the Bucs' 43-yard line. Tight ends going back to the line. Mayfield under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. You got O'Keefe in motion. Handoff goes to White. He's going to fall forward for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the Buccaneers' 43-yard line now. Wirfs, Matt Filer, Robert Hainsey, Cody Mock, and Luke Gedekir, your Buccaneers offensive linemen for today's game. I mean, no surprises there, obviously. And really no surprises with the backs and receivers. Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. Play action, Mayfield, he's going to throw, rolls out. That is caught by Chris Godwin for 4 yards. Maybe 5. I don't know if he got a first down. I don't think he did. But it will give the Buccaneers a short 3rd down. Cam Jordan, Carl Granderson. Carl Granderson's kind of low-key underrated. I mean, he gave the Bucs fits last year. Pete Werner and Demario Davis are there. Lante Taylor, Marshawn Lattimore, Isaac Yiadom, Jonathan Abraham, and Tyrann Mathieu. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Baker Mayfield under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. What are they going to do here? We'll see. It looks like the Saints are going to take a timeout. It looks like they were not set on defense. 7.5 minutes left here in the 1st quarter, as the Saints take their first timeout. It was a 5-yard completion to Chris Godwin. So there you go. They're showing some Baker Mayfield stats here, or I guess just Baker Mayfield's journey. Baker Mayfield is the first overall draft pick in NFL history to play for 4 teams in his first 6 seasons. Nuts! But Baker Mayfield's with the Bucs now. Bucs fans love him. And he's in a better place. 3rd and 1. Baker Mayfield under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. What are they going to do here? Chris Godwin in motion. It's going to be an end around to Godwin. There's a flag on the play. They're going to get the Bucs for a false start. Cade Otton, false start. That's the type of stuff, man. Like, you can't have drive-killing penalties like that, potentially. It happened with the Mike Green situation. Not a drive-killing penalty, but Mike Green had a costly penalty. Now Cade Otton has a costly penalty. We can't be doing that. And there's the false start. Now you make it a 3rd and 6 from the Bucs 47. Baker in the shotgun. Rachaad White next to him. This is tougher to convert, man. Huh. You have Devin Tompkins in motion. Baker's going to throw. Baker looking. Baker gets the first down. Whoa. Hey, Baker, little slick with it. 6-yard scrambly. 6-yard scrambled eggs. First down? A little bit of Baker? Let's go. Look at, oh my, P. Werner got juked out of his shoes. Bang, got him. Got him. P. Werner said, oh no. Oh no, bro. Baker Mayfield under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. Chris Godwin in motion. Play action. Baker gonna throw it away as he's brought down. No flag. Thought they were going to get, whatever the word may be, intentional grounding. Was not the case. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. Rachaad White was there as a receiver, so it wasn't it was not a intentional grounding. There, Jesus, I was trying to figure out what it was. Whoa, they're really going to get him with an intentional grounding? Are you kidding? Rachaad White was there. What? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? They got him with an intentional grounding. It's going to be 2nd and 22 from the Bucs 41-yard line. Todd Bowles ain't happy about that. Is it because Rachaad White wasn't past the line of scrimmage? Like, I don't know about that one, man. Rachaad White was totally kind of there. I disagree. 2nd and 22 from the Buccaneers 41-yard line now. Another killer penalty. Jesus. Baker in the shotgun by himself. A little over 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Baker's going to throw. Baker looking, throws. That is caught by Cade Otton, who's going to fight ahead. Going to gain 6 yards there. It'll be 3rd and 16 from the Bucs 47. It's hard to convert. Would have been easier if you didn't have that intentional grounding. That's kind of, not even kind of, that is BS in my opinion. I mean, Rachaad White was literally there. But whatever. 3rd and 16. From the Bucs 47, Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Cade Otton in motion now. It's going to be tough to convert. Now you got Rachaad White next to him. Let's see what happens. Baker's going to throw. Checks it down to Rachaad White. They're not going to get the first, but, you know, whatever. Marshawn Lattimore makes the tackle. That'll be good for 10 yards. It'll be 4th and 6 from the Saints' 43-yard line. I think they did try. I just don't think that there was anything downfield, probably. So we'll see a punt from Jay Camarda. Dude, that is so unfortunate. That intentional grounding, which I do not agree with, killed that drive. Like, the Bucs offense is moving pretty decent so far. Like, are you kidding me? A BS penalty? Come on, man. 185 people in here, 61 likes. If you guys are enjoying the game, the stream, go ahead and hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. Punt goes out of bounds at the Saints 19-yard line. It'll be Saints ball whenever they come back. Do you guys, like, what do you guys think about that call? I mean, like, that was a BS call. The punt was still in the 20. I mean, I give him props for that. It was a 24-yard punt. I mean, it's still in the 20. Still backed him up a little bit. I mean, I'm not always expecting to back him up on the 1. You still backed him up into the 20. Had a guy right in the face. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But what do you guys think about that call? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? I disagree with it. I think that was BS in my opinion. Bad call. That was a bad call. And I'm not usually a guy that does stuff like that, right? Says like, oh, come on. You know, what was that call? But, like, that was a bad call. I don't, look, with the way the NFL rules are, I understand the roughing the passer, right? But the intentional grounding, you killed the drive, and it just, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. The fix is in. There you go. Oh, man. Looks like penalties are going to be a big issue in this game. Well, so far, the Bucs have 3, I think. 3. Yeah, they have 3 to the... I mean, 49 yards of total offense ain't bad, though. They have 3 penalties to the Saints 0. Like, I don't... You know, I don't know. Flag was way too late. I agree, Adam. I agree. Got 200 people in here, though. Thank you guys so much for that. It's greatly appreciated. White stayed blocking for too long. I would agree with that as well. Looks like the Panthers came to play. What's going on with the Oh, yeah, they're kind of rolling right now, aren't they? Dang. Good for them. Still had, what was the time of possession on that? 4 minutes. I mean, you know. The offense isn't moving too bad, man. The offense ain't moving too bad. That's been an encouraging thing. NFC South champions. The Saints won it 4 years in a row. The Bucs have won it the last 2 years. We'll see what changes. Carr under center. Taysom Hill in motion. Alvin Kamara in the backfield. It is going to be play action. Carr's going to throw, and that is complete to somebody as the freaking camera loses its mind. That was complete to Michael Thomas. He's saying he caught it. We don't know if he did or not. There's actually, no, they're saying incomplete. We'll see if he did or not. Can we get a replay, please? And... ooh, he might have caught that. He might have caught that. I don't know. 2nd and 10, though. Derek Carr. No, yes. Is that... okay, no, it's Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill in the shotgun, a fullback next to him. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Taysom Hill can run with it. He's going to get brought down by Antoine Winfield Jr. It's going to be a gain of 1. 3rd and 9 now from the Saints' 17. They're using Taysom Hill early and often, man. And I don't know if it's because they are without Foster Moreau and now possibly Jawan Johnson, who's questionable to return due to a calf injury, or what. But they are using him pretty often. Also, this fullback, 46, they've been using a little bit. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 3rd down. Could get a stop here, man. That'd be huge for the defense. Bucs sent a little bit of a blitz. And Carr, is he going to get brought down? Fullback can't bring it in. That would have been a 1st down. It falls incomplete. That's Adam Prentice. And that'll be a punt from the Saints. Who brought the initial pressure? Let's see. You had Vita Vea getting a hand in there. Shaq Barrett had a hand in there. And then the fullback just couldn't bring it in. If that fullback would have brought it in, man, that would have been a 1st down. But here comes the punt from the Saints. Good stall there. Good stop there from the Bucs. deep in Saints territory. The offense will get a chance to go back out there and clean up some mistakes, I think, most importantly. Here comes the punt. It's good coverage, and that will be down at the Bucs. I want to say about 45-yard line, give or take. It'll be Bucs football, 4.5 minutes left. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. They're debating. It looks like it might be on the Bucs. Hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucs know how to shine. Love to see it, man. It looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Bucs, because why wouldn't it be? Yep, holding on the receiving team. That's going to knock the Bucs back. It'll be a first down. All right, so Baker Mayfield in the offense. Now at the Buccaneers' 37-yard line instead of the 47-yard line. Why would it be anything different, man? Who had the holding? J.J. Russell, who was elevated for today's game. So there you go. Rams over the Colts 14-0. That's not necessarily surprising. So, I mean, we have 4 penalties on the Bucs so far in the first quarter alone. That's got to clean up. Like, what are we doing? What are we seeing out here, folks? Like, it's just not... Like, you literally just knocked yourself back 10 yards. Like, you had it right at midfield, man. Right at midfield. And now you just screwed yourselves a little bit. A smidge, we'll say. Crazy. It's crazy in my opinion. Baker's playing decent so far. Alani. Oladapo. By the way, guys, I'm... Oladapo. You reminded me of Victor Oladipo, or not, you reminded me of Oladipo with the Heat, which reminds me of the NBA. How about freaking Damian Lillard with Giannis Antetokounmpo? Crazy, right? Dang, man. What a combo. That's wild. Have you guys noticed Devin Tompkins always either calls a touchback or fair catch? I mean, it's true, Doug. It's true, but he doesn't have a lot to work with. He had a Saints guy right in his face there. This is why college is so much better than the NFL, says CC. I would do a video. I would do a video reffing an Expedition Pop Warner game and show how easy it is to rig a game. Oh no, I'll do it. I'll do a video. Penalties SMH. Baker's playing fine though. We have to stop killing ourselves with penalties. I agree, Christopher. I agree 100%. Bucs are on the easy street in the East. I mean, it's possible. The Celtics just traded for Drew Holiday also. Bucs need new management. Bulls needs to go. I will also, hello, Kelly. Let's see, though. It's going to be first down for the Bucs from their own 37-yard line after the flag. Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, running back next to him. K-Dot was in motion. Handoff is going to go to the running back on first down. It's Rashad White for 3 yards. Nathan Shepard makes the tackle. Little, like, NSYNC pulling up the guys. By the way, speaking of NSYNC, they just came out with their first song in the past 23 years. Shout out NSYNC. 2nd and 7 from the Buccaneers' 40-yard line now. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Getting any type of points on this drive would be huge, in my opinion. Baker under center. Running back in the backfield. See what happens on this play. Trey Palmer in motion. Play action. Baker. He's going to throw. Looks downfield. Had Godwin with a step on him. Just a little bit off. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 from the Buccaneers' 40-yard line with 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. So let's see what happens here. It's 3rd and 7 from the Bucs' 40-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It is Rashad White next to him. Mike Evans in motion a little bit. And Baker Mayfield's going to throw. Looking, throws, middle of the field. It's not intercepted, but it's 4th down. Lonnie Johnson with the deflection. It was intended for Cade Otton. I thought it was intercepted for a second. I want to take another look at this play here. Let's kind of see what happened. Yeah, Lonnie Johnson just jumped the route and couldn't hang on to it. And that'll be 4th down, and the Bucs will have to punt. So, dangerous throw by Baker. Lucky that was not intercepted, because Lonnie Johnson had a full head of steam, and that man could have really potentially had a pick 6 there. But we're going to get a fair catch from Rashid Shaheed at the Saints 19. That's Camarda's second punt inside the 20. Hello from the Philippines. There you go. 227 people in here, folks. 80 likes. If we could get that up to 100 likes, I'd appreciate that. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Yeah, that was not a great drive for the Bucs. That was not a great drive for the Bucs. I mean, just the quickest of 3 and outs, man. Really was. Incomplete to Godwin. Just Baker had a missed throw there. Baker had 2 missed throws in a row, in my opinion. One was almost a pick 6. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Got 20 text messages. Good Lord. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, not a great offensive drive for the Bucs, though. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens here for the defense on this drive. They got to get a stop, man. I mean, you know, can't really allow points whenever you can't score points. That's not good. So we'll see what the defense can do here. Defense going to be gassed by halftime, possibly. Possibly, man. You can't have these short 3 and outs, man. You just can't. It's not good. Not good. But it is what it is. We'll see if the defense can answer. We'll see if yeah, we'll see if the defense can answer, man. They're showing the Derek Carr injury right now. He has suffered that AC injury, that AC joint injury. Jameis Winston came into the game, did some stuff. The Saints still lost that game. And now we're here. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. It's 1st and 10 from the Saints' 19-yard line. Carr is going to throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete. Rashid Shaheed can't bring it in. That'll bring up 2nd down. Saints have a little bit of a case of the drop skis right now. So that's not good for them. 3.5 minutes left here exactly in the first quarter. So the quarter's been going by a little bit slow. 2nd down and 10. Carr under center. A running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff is going to go to Alvin Kamara on 2nd down. He's going to get 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 from the Saints' 22-yard line. Big 3rd down here for the Bucs. You can get another punt. That'd be huge. Fingers crossed. And we'll see. Derek Carr in the shotgun. A running back next to him. It is Alvin Kamara next to him. Let's see. Oh, that's a screen to Kamara. Gonna get the 1st down. Gain of 10. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 32. It's a good time for a screen. I mean, the guy's blocked well, so there you go. Izzian just maybe didn't take a great angle on that. Winfield tried to push him out of bounds. Dang it. Well, missed opportunity. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Saints' 32-yard line. Missed opportunity to force a punt there. 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, by the way. Taysom Hill in the shotgun now, running back next to him. So far, these offenses have been pretty even so far. Play action. Taysom Hill's going to throw. There's a flag on the play. Probably an offensive holding. Hill's just going to put the shoulder down. Are you kidding me? Bring him down, man. Taysom Hill said, you know what, I'm going to go for it. But there's a flag. So we'll see what that flag is in a moment. Devin White talking to Ryan Ramczyk there on the sideline. Or I guess going back to the play. I think they're going to run it back because it's going to be an offensive holding. All right. Let's see. It's going to be holding on the offense. Yep, holding on Hurst, James Hurst. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the Saints 22. Finally, the Saints get a penalty going, not in their favor. So that's good. It was on Vita Vea, I think. So there you go. Derek Carr in the shotgun. By himself now as Alvin Kamara goes out wide. 1st and 20 from the Saints 22. What is Carr going to do here? We're getting a lot of Yaya Diaby, by the way. Yaya is going to look. No pressure. That is caught by Kamara for a gain of 8. Levante David and Vita Vea make the tackle. 2nd and 12. As they showed the Kirk Cousins pick 6 there, by the way. That was Sam Franklin. Shout out Sam Franklin. Kirk Cousins tried to get the edge. Oh my gosh, Kirk Cousins got murdered. Yikes. 2nd and 12 from the Saints 30-yard line. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. Up. Yaya jumps off sides. Oh my gosh. Come on. Or maybe was it a false start? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Nope, offsides. So again, man, like five penalties in the first quarter, right? Like, what are we doing? Coaching staff. Like, what's the coaching staff doing here? That's not good. Like, that's poor discipline against a team that obviously has had you guys be discipline problems in the past. So what are we? Come on now. It's going to be complete to Rashid Shaheed out of bounds for a 1st down. That's a gain of 11. 1st and 10 from the Saints 46-yard line. Minute left here in the first quarter. So it looks like they'll probably get one more playoff, possibly, depending on the circumstances. Yeah, Rashid Shaheed's getting moving. D. Delaney's out there at corner. They're having a lot of Yaya Diaby out there as well. I don't know if that's... I don't know where JTS is or Shaq Barrett is, but a lot of different rotations there. Carr in the shotgun. It's going to be a screen for Kamara. He runs into the back of his own guy. Shaq Barrett's there to bring him down. It'll be 2nd down after a gain of 0. 2nd and 10 from the Saints' 46-yard line. And that'll probably take us to the end of the first quarter, folks. So a pretty tough first quarter. Carr in the shotgun. Probably going to try and draw him off sides. Shouldn't happen. Yeah, no. That'll just be the end of the that'll be the end of the first quarter there. I mean, honestly, you just need to hold him to a field goal. There you go. Yeah, just poor discipline there in the first quarter, man. Poor discipline in the first quarter, for sure. For sure. I mean, offensively, like, things weren't that bad, right? I think both offenses were pretty similar. It's just a matter of the disciplinary of it. You know, when you get 5 flags in the first quarter alone for 47 yards, you gave him 47 yards. You know, you gave him 47 yards. That's not all on defense, obviously, but still, it's not good. You can't do that. Can't do that. This is a team where you just cannot and should not give them free yards because they're going to take advantage of it. So, but that's what's happening right now. By the way, folks, since we are at the end of the first quarter, if you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys have enjoyed so far. That'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. And hit the like button if you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We're at 92 likes, almost 200, man. Almost 200. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, go ahead and hit that like button. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. But right now, it is Saints ball at their own 46-yard line. So, defense has been playing well, in my opinion. Offense has been all right. Thank you guys for 100 likes, by the way. It's literally just a matter of discipline right now. Like, this team just is not disciplined against the Saints. That's just how it goes. It's the same thing every week, just like last year. Defense has to do all the work while the offense just keeps going 3 and out. Put a drive together, boys. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, it's fair. It's this Saints fan's birthday. There you go. Good for that Saints fan, I guess. But we're going to get started here with the second quarter. Keep in mind, by the way, the Bucs do get the ball at halftime. They do. They get the ball at the second half. So that's good. Carr in under center. Play action. Carr is going to throw it. Shaq Barrett in pursuit. That is caught by the running back, Jones Jr. Sorry, that is Kendre Miller for 5 yards. 3rd and 5 from the Buccaneers' 49-yard line. The Saints so far the first half this season have had 1 offensive touchdown. Will this be their second? We'll see. Greg Gaines is in there. Greg Gaines, big man. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Olave in motion. Carr is going to throw it downfield. That is incomplete, intended for Rashid Shaheed. No flags on the play. It'll be 4th and 5 from the Buccaneers' 49-yard line. And it looks like the Saints are going to have to punt. D. Delaney was in there. Carlton Davis was in there. I think that Christian Izzian was in there somewhere. You had a lot of different guys in there. So that's good. Good stop there by the Bucs. And we'll see what this punt brings. Here comes the punt. It will be down for a fair catch. Again, not really much that Devin Tompkins can do there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 15-yard line. The Bears scored? Good for Chicago. Oh, wow. Chicago's beating Denver. Oh, my gosh. I never thought I'd see the day. Hey, Fields 9 of 9, 2 tutties? Are you kidding me? He's out here eating. Wilson looks okay. It's Battle of the 0-3 Bowl, man. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 13-yard line. Chris Godwin in motion. Baker Mayfield's going to throw it. Looking, checks it down. Jesus, that's a tackle and a half. That's Keyshawn Vaughn getting his first touch on the season. 3 yards to Vaughn. Shout out Keyshawn Vaughn. Good for him. 2nd down and 7. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun all by his lonesome. Baker Mayfield throws. That's caught by Chris Godwin for a 1st down. That is a gain of 9 yards. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 25-yard line. 13 and a half minutes left here in the first half. By the way, the earlier game from London, the Jaguars defeated the Falcons. So whoever wins this game is in sole possession of the NFC South. throughout the first month of the year. So 1st and 10 from the Bucs 25. Baker Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. I believe that's Vaughn. Devin Tompkins in motion. That's who gets the end around. Devin Tompkins with a little bit of speed. Gonna get 11 yards there. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 36. Good job, Devin Tompkins. Getting a little shifty with it, man. You like to see that. Bang. Evans, Evans, basically, could have blocked a little bit better, but it's fine. Still a 1st down. Now we got Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield, and that's who it's going to go to is Vaughn, who fights ahead. He's going to gain 5 yards there, 2nd and 5 from the Buccaneers' 41-yard line. Pretty interesting that we're seeing Vaughn right now instead of like a Rachaad White or a Sean Tucker. Keyshawn Vaughn this season? This season he has 18 rushes for 58 yards? Are we sure? Okay, maybe I must have been wrong. That's obviously not Keyshawn Vaughn's first touch of the season. Devin Tompkins in motion, play action. Baker's going to throw. Sideline. That is caught by Chris Godwin. I think he got the 1st down. I'm pretty sure he got the 1st down. He did. Reached out for it and got it. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 46-yard line. The rollout looked good. Boom. Caught. And Chris Godwin. And then there's 1 foot, 2 foot. And then he gets that ball extended for the 1st down. There you go. 11 and a half minutes left here in the first half. All right. Baker Mayfield under center. Now we see Rachaad White yet again. David Wells is in the backfield as well. Chris Godwin in motion. Baker. Play action. He's going to throw. Looking downfield. That is caught by Mike Evans. Big man catch. Wow. 1st down for the Bucs. That's a 18-yard gain. Boom. Both feet down. And then he goes down. Wow. Good catch there by Mike Evans, man. 1st down and 10 from the Saints 36. They're in field goal range right now. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Now you have Raheem Jarrett in motion, who's going to get the end around. Raheem Jarrett's going to fall ahead for 3 yards. I guess they consider that a pass. I'm happy to see Raheem Jarrett get some playing time, man. I really am. That's really cool. Big guy, big wide receiver. It's kind of cool. 2nd down and 7 from the Saints' 33-yard line now. 10 and a half minutes left here in the first half. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Devin Tompkins in motion. They are going to fake it. It's a double end around. Chris Godwin throws a pass. No! That would have been so sick. Oh, that would have been so cool. Trey Palmer in coverage. Or Trey Palmer, if falls incomplete. Isaac Yadam was in coverage. That would have been so cool. The flat was covered. Oh, no. Yo, Chris Godwin with the spiral, man. Let's go. That's kind of sick. I love it. I love it. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. It's 3rd down and 7 from the Saints 33. This is a crucial 3rd down. Mike Evans in motion. Baker is going to throw. Looking. Baker can run with it. He's going to have a block or two. And he does. Does he get the 1st down? I think he did. Baker with the big boy runs. They're going to give him the 1st down from New Orleans' 26-yard line. Baker with a 7-yard scramble. Whoo, boys. Chat, what do we think about that Chris Godwin spiral? Yo, that made my life. Rachaad White just got enough of a block on Lattimore to where it got him the 1st down. It's going to be first down and 10 from the Saints 26-yard line now. 9.5 minutes left here in the first half. Baker under center. Couple of guys in the backfield. Handoff's going to go to Rachaad White. That's not going to go anywhere. That's number 90 making the tackle on the play. Brian Brees, I think, is that guy's name. He just came through basically unblocked. Trying to see where he was. Yeah, Cody Mock just got destroyed. Just got destroyed on that play. Or maybe David Wells was supposed to block him. I have no idea. Something was amiss there. Timeout by Tampa Bay. It's going to be their first timeout. It'll be 2nd and 13 from the Saints' 29-yard line whenever we come back. Yeah, Baker takes timeout there. So the Bucs offense finally got rolling on this drive. Don't know what happened on that play. I don't know if David Wells missed his assignment or if Cody Mock missed his assignment or what. Man. I'm gonna make a new poll. That was such a fun play. I need to make a poll about it. Did you like the Chris Godwin pass attempt from the Bucs? Love it. Hate it. All right. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know. Baker Mayfield coming back. It's going to be 2nd and 13 from the Saints' 29-yard line. Did my poll not stick? Devin Tompkins in motion. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Play action. That's going to be caught by Devin Tompkins, who's going to fight ahead. Marshawn Lattimore makes the tackle on the play. No poll? Dang it. Okay, hold on one second. What did you think about the Chris Godwin pass attempt? Love it. Hate it. Okay, now is it going to work? 3rd down and 7 from the Saints' 23-yard line, by the way. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. Trey Palmer in motion. Baker's going to throw. Looking. Throws. Are you kidding? Yeah, throw the flag. I think, yeah, Lattimore knew he got beat. Lattimore knew. Don't give that face. Lattimore knew he got beat for a touchdown. So he had to get the flag. Don't do that. Yeah, pass interference for sure. Don't say that, Lattimore. You literally tackled him, so you didn't give up a touchdown. That's fine. Yeah, come on now. No, shut up, Lattimore. Shut up, dude. You literally tackled the guy. What do you want? Like, come on, dude. 1st and 10 for the Bucs now. From the Saints' 15-yard line. Handoff's going to go to Rachaad White for a yard. Yeah, come on now. 7.5 minutes left here in the first half, by the way. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 6.5-minute drive for the Bucs, man. 12-play drive. This is exactly what you want to see. This is exactly what you want to see. Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, running back next to him. Trey Palmer in motion. Baker, it's going to be like a little inside pitch to Godwin for about a yard or two. That'll bring up 3rd down at the Saints' 13-yard line. They're doing a lot of interesting stuff, man. They're doing a lot of interesting stuff on offense. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. By the way, the Bucs do get the ball to start off the second half. That matters for sure. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Chris Godwin in motion now. Baker Mayfield's going to throw. Pressure's there. Checks it down to Rachaad White, who makes a man miss. Makes a couple men miss. Rachaad White almost scores a touchdown. That's good for 11 yards, first and goal at the Saints' 2-yard line. Baker saying, hey, we got to go. We got to go. Great job by White. Makes 2 men miss. Great play by Rachaad White. First and goal, Baker Mayfield. Under center, running back in the backfield. What are they going to do? Baker, he's got time. Baker can run for it. And Baker just throws it away. That'll bring up second and goal. I thought Baker was going to try and get the edge there, go for a touchdown. Was not the case. Second and goal from the Saints' 2-yard line. Marshawn Lattimore shoots Mike Evans. Flag. What do you mean? What do you mean there was a flag? Let's see. Second and goal, though. Baker in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Handoff's going to go to Vaughn. Goes nowhere. That is Kalen Sanders on the tackle, I believe. No, that's Malcolm Roach on the tackle. It'll be third and goal from the Saints' 4-yard line. Yeah, that didn't go well. These guys cannot block. Yeah, not great. All right, Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, running back next to him. Uh-oh. Baker checks it down. That's a touchdown to Cade Otton. What a play by Baker Mayfield to avoid the pressure. Bucs are on the board. There you go. The Bucs score a touchdown. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, my God. Please don't. Oh, no. Don't do it. What's the flag? What's the flag? What are we saying? Is it roughing the passer? Please? It must have been roughing the passer. Oh, no, and Baker's down. Guys, this isn't good. Wait, guys, this is really not good. Baker's down. Is he okay? He's on the sideline. I think Baker's okay. It's a touchdown. Roughing the passer. Good. Look. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Baker seems like he's okay. But whenever you see a man grab, like, right here, it's a little scary, right? I think Baker's okay, though. I think Baker's okay. It's still a touchdown. Still a touchdown. Bucs are up on the board. All right. Here comes the extra point for the Bucs. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are now up by a score of 7-3. Score will update in a minute, guys. That was a dirty hit. I mean, well, I'm not going to say it was a dirty hit. I'm sure the guy probably didn't intend to fold Baker Mayfield up like a pretzel. But you know, that wasn't a great hit. No, do not want an injury. Do not want an injury. But what a play by Baker to get that, man. That was impressive. It was Nathan Shepard for roughing the passer, by the way. So, Baker Mayfield, though, 13 of 17, 99 yards, a touchdown, no picks. A rookie could see the quarterback was down. Saints play dirty, remember, that's true, Vanu. I mean, everybody who was associated with that is gone, right? I think besides, like, was Cam Jordan there? I don't remember if Cam Jordan was there when that happened. That's true, Majal. That's true. But what a great drive for the Bucs, man. Just to kind of give a little bit of a recap of that drive, that was a 8-minute, basically almost a 9-minute drive. 17 play, 9-minute drive. That is great. What good rest for the Bucs defense there. Like, really good. Really good for the Bucs defense there. High and low, but Baker threw a touchdown. Really good play by Baker, man. Really good play by Baker. He's looked good so far. Besides that one play that should have probably been a pick six. Baker's done good so far, I will say. I think Shat would agree. James, they purposely tried to fold Baker like a pretzel. They hate us. It's fair, Gary. It's fair. It was late, though. He'd already scored when he bent backwards. Yeah, that's scary, man. It's scary to see a guy, especially your quarterback, get hit like that. Like, that is scary. So, happy Baker's okay. Freaking Bears are up 21 to... Jesus. Guys, is Sean Payton just going to get fired after 1 year? I mean, because right now, Justin Fields is eating. 12 of 12 for 185 yards. 3 tutties? Come on. Baker on the sideline talking to the boys. Most plays on a scoring drive this season for the Bucs. Yeah, 17 plays. 87 yards. What a drive, man. What a good drive. I mean, that's textbook, man. That's a textbook drive. Here comes the kickoff. It will be returned by Rashid Shaheed. Or, I guess not. I guess it's just going to be a fair catch at the Saints' 25-yard line. That was good play by Baker, man. When the guy's grabbing his knee, that's not good. Baker's waddling, limping off the field. Think he's going to be... Looks like he's going to be okay. Cam Jordan's on the sideline there. Baker Mayfield talking now. Derek Carr under center on first down. It's going to be a pitch play to Alvin Kamara, who's going to fall ahead for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Saints' 28-yard line. Man, like, no, seriously, though, what are your guys' thoughts on the Broncos? Like, dude, Sean Payton's been bad for the Broncos. Like, bad for the Broncos. What are your guys' genuine thoughts? Like, they're bad. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him from the Saints' 28-yard line. Carr is going to throw. It's a screen to Chris Olave. Hey, guess what? Zion McCollum said, I don't care for your screen, sir. I'm going to end you. Holy crap, Zion McCollum. That's his best play of the year. That was fantastic. Zion McCollum said, Jimmy Graham, get away from me. Oh my gosh. Wow, 3rd down and 7 from the Saints' 28-yard line now. Chris Olave had to go to the sideline. He was like, guys, why did you allow that? Crazy. Obviously, I hope Chris Olave is okay. Derek Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Derek Carr is going to throw. Sideline. That is caught by Rashid Shaheed. Christian Izzian in coverage. That'll be a 1st down for the Saints. From the Saints' 38-yard line. Dang it. You could have had a punt there, man. Yeah, Christian Izzian, just good play by Rashid Shaheed. Good play. Now D. Delaney's in at safety, by the way, because I guess Ryan Neal isn't back. We don't really have many updates on him. But 1st down and 10 for the Saints from their 38-yard line. Carr in the shotgun. Gonna hand it off to the running back who fights ahead. Literally makes something out of nothing. That is Kendre Miller getting 3 yards. Winfield Jr. makes the tackle. 2nd and 7 from the Saints' 41-yard line. Dude, I thought the Bears were the worst team in the NFL. Broncos are probably the worst team in the NFL right now. 2nd and 7. Carr in the shotgun. Alvin Kamara next to him. 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. See what happens here. Handoff's going to go to Kamara, who's going to fight ahead. Going to gain a couple of yards there. 3 to be precise. Levante David, Devin White make the tackle on the play. 3rd and 4 from the Saints' 44-yard line. He could get a stop here. Christopher, good point. D. Delaney had a pick last week. Could he get one again? We'll see. We'll kind of do some updates around the league whenever we hit halftime, and then I'll probably take a quick break. But 3rd and 4 from the Saints' 44-yard line. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. What are the Saints going to do here? Carr's going to throw. Bucs send a blitz. Carr is going to get brought down by the Bucs. Bring him down. Wow, okay. That was impressive. Jesus. Whoever, I think that was Logan Hall, just did a kick up from being down on the ground. Good Lord. That was play of the game. I need to see, hold on. I need footage of this Logan Hall kick up. Okay, we're not going to get footage of the Logan Hall kick up. That makes me very sad because that was very impressive. Holy crap, what athleticism from Logan Hall. Here comes the punt from the Saints, though. And here is the punt. It will be returned by Tompkins. He's going to try and make a move and is going to get brought down. That's going to be a gain of 3. So 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers 15-yard line. Carr is sacked on that play. Who did they credit with the sack? Winfield. I guess they credited Winfield with the sack. So shout out to AWJ. Is there a flag on the play? Maybe. There's a flag. Great. Good. Good. Number 28 hops off the field. That's Johnson Jr. That's Lonnie Johnson Jr. That's one of their starting safeties right now. The referees are discussing. Yeah, Lonnie Johnson Jr. being out. They're getting some type of flag on the Saints, so it's going to be... I don't know what the flag was necessarily. If somebody wants to... It was on the Saints. I know that. Baker Mayfield, 2 minutes, 6 seconds left. So they're in their 2-minute warning right now. I don't know what the flag was. Once we kind of get some clarification on that, we can talk about it. But it was on the Saints, confirmed. So now the Bucs are going to be in a 2-minute warning. We'll see how they look. Baker Mayfield, still in the game. Seems like he's okay. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him from the Buccaneers 15, from the 20-yard line. Handoff's going to go to Rachaad White on 1st down. He's got a lane. He's going to run for a big 1st down there. It's about a 10-yard gain by Rachaad White. 1st down, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We don't really know what the flag was there. Oh, it was an ineligible downfield block by Wood. So that gave the Bucs another 5 yards there. Okay. Rewind and get the kick up. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I will do so. I want the kick up. That's a great YouTube short. Thank you. Let's see here. I want to see this kick up, man. That was just an impressive play. Nope, that's the punt. I don't want to see the punt. I want to see the kick up. All right. Thank you. Defense is playing very well today. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I know I look like a boomer right now, or you know, whatever you want to call it. I know I look like a old man who doesn't know how to work technology. Just work with me, okay? Love it. All right, guys. I got the Logan Hall kick up. Look at this. Bang! Love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We're gonna get that made into a YouTube short, guys. Promise. Promise. That was sick. Shout out Logan Hall. The coolest kick up in this week. Oh, man. What else? I mean, so far, the first half, you know, bit clunky to start, right? But so far, you know, it seems like things have been going decent, you know? Seems like it. Whoops. Taking a look at our fantasy football leagues. A lot of interesting games going on right now. I suppose there you go. Okay, Boomer. See, there you go. That's me. 40 yards is great so far. Yeah, I think the Bucs have had a decent thing so far. It feels like I'm describing every game this season. I don't know. Kinda. It is what it is. All right, let's see what happens here. Baker Mayfield, 2-minute warning after the first down run. It's going to be first down from the Buccaneers' 31-yard line. Baker Mayfield's going to throw. Looking, throws, caught by Mike Evans for a gain of 4. That'll bring up second down. Bucs offense is moving, man. 2 timeouts left for the Bucs, by the way. Even if you get a field goal out of this, I think that that's nice, right? Baker in the shotgun, running back in the backfield. Baker's going to look, throws, sideline, caught by Trey Palmer for 5 yards there. 3rd and 1 from the Buccaneers' 40-yard line. Stops the clock, too, a minute 38. Let's see. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker, handoff goes to Rachaad White, who's going to fight ahead and get the first down. Run of 5. First and 10. First and 10 from the Buccaneers' 45-yard line. Defense is holding it down. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him from the Bucs' 45-yard line. Baker's going to throw. Pressure coming from behind. Baker throws it to the sideline. That's caught by Devin Tompkins, who's going to work his way up the field all the way to the Saints' 30-yard line. Devin Tompkins with the play, a minute left here. Bucs offense is rolling. Baker, he's got 59 seconds left. And I think the Bucs take their first timeout. Or second timeout, sorry. No, New Orleans takes its second timeout. They needed a breather. What a play by Devin Tompkins. Happy for Devin. I will say, like, okay. What's going on, Daniel? Hope you're doing good, my man. I got to come into Carmelitas at some point. Great play there by Devin Tompkins. If 83 wouldn't have, like, stumbled him, he could have probably gotten even more. But Lattimore makes the tackle on the play. What I will say this, like, what are your guys' thoughts on Baker's pocket presence and just, like, extending the play? I think that that's been a very strong positive for him throughout the first half of the first month of the season so far. Is Baker's ability to extend the play and, you know, really just have good pocket awareness. Also, great play by Devin Tompkins there. Yeah, it's true, James. That's a good point. Broncos were pretty bad against the Dolphins. And the Bucs do get the ball to start the second half. That is true. He will have to extend the play and avoid sacks behind this O-line. It's fair. I mean, yeah, he's been doing it so far. Mijal agrees. Speaking of the Broncos, they are currently getting their butts kicked. I mean, they are getting their butts whooped. I mean, man, oh man. By the way, Miami's losing 14-21 to the Buffalo Bills. That's kind of interesting. So, Miami takes a bit of a step back. Hey, Houston, by the way, up 13-0 against the Steelers. Shout out Houston. Minnesota is currently driving. Gonna try and make it a game here. Cam Akers been getting a little bit involved. The Rams are beating up on the Colts, man. 20-0. 2 touchdowns for Kieran Williams. I mean, man, oh man. Also, Washington's beating the Eagles. So there you go with that. Mike Evans on the sideline. It looks like it's cramps. I don't really know what's going on with Mike Evans. I think he just might have cramps. Anyway, 1st and 10 from the Saints' 29-yard line. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. It is going to be a handoff, Rachaad White. I like the little turnaround, Rachaad White, from Baker with the block. That was kind of sick. Holy crap, that looked kind of cool. Please. Hold on. Look at this. Dig that. That was kind of sick. It's kind of fire. You like to see that. Baker doing like the little... Oh, holding on Trey Palmer. That makes me sad. It'll be 1st and 20 from the Saints' 39-yard line now after the Rachaad White 18-yard run. Right at the end of the play, too, man. Oh, I don't know if that was holding. Lattimore kind of... Well, I don't know. All right. 1st and 10, 51 seconds left. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. Baker is going to throw. Baker looking sideline. That's caught by Chris Godwin, who's going to go ahead and get himself 18 yards. 2nd and 2 from the Saints' 21-yard line. 46 seconds left. The Bucs still have two timeouts. They have all two. They have 2 timeouts. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Mike Evans on the sideline. Baker's going to throw. Looking. Throws to the end zone. That's intercepted. No! No! 1st and 10 for the Saints as Baker throws his 2nd interception on the year. Dang it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Dang it. That's deflating. That is deflating. Just threw it 2 inside. Dang. Baker with the pick. It was going to happen eventually, right? It was going to happen eventually. Baker's pissed off about that one. It should be. Should be. Hate to see it. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. That was Isaac Yiadom. Chat's probably not happy about that one, but it's 1st and 10 from the Saints' 1-yard line now. Hey, I mean, the Bucs could get a safety. They're discussing something. I don't know what they're discussing. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Right in the red zone. Yeah, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. Are they going to say if that was a touchback or not? I mean, I'd be mad if I was Baker. You had a chance to go up by 11. And you didn't. That's unfortunate. So they're going to say ball at the 1. 41 seconds left. Gosh darn it. That's sad. Ugh. Bummer. What a deflating play. Handoff's going to go to the fullback, and he is going to fight ahead, get a few yards. Oh, it's a fumble. Is it recovered by the Bucs? It is! Whoa, wait a minute. Do the Bucs have the ball? I think they just got a fumble recovered. There's a chance. Wait a minute. Is that Bucs football? I think it is. I think Antoine Winfield Jr. punched it out. Folks, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. He's going to keep on fighting ahead. That's a fumble. That is a fumble recovered by the Bucs. Yes, very clearly a fumble. Very clearly a fumble before he's down. Oh my gosh, the defense comes up huge. There's no part of him that's down right there. That's a fumble. You cannot tell me otherwise. Boom. Fumble. Get out of here. Wow. Well, the defense saves the day. Oh my goodness. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker has another chance. Handoff's going to go to Rashad White, who fights ahead. Is he going to get the touchdown? No. Going to be down. Take a timeout. Take a timeout. Well, the interception is null and void, essentially. Defense bails out Baker. Second timeout by the Bucs. It's going to be second and goal at the 1. Wow, Antoine Winfield Jr. bails out Baker in a big way. White's been running good this game. Man, oh man. 323 people in here, by the way. If you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. We're at 127 likes, man. If you're new, subscribe. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. See what happens on this play. Chris Godwin in motion. It's going to be a fade caught by Trey Palmer. No flags. I think. Baker now got the fade that he wanted, and that is a touchdown. No flags. Baker scores. Trey Palmer going up against Isaac Yiadom. I think that was Isaac Yiadom. Good play by the tall Trey Palmer. I believe that was Isaac Yiadom. Wow. So Baker gets a bit of revenge against the cornerback who intercepted him. Here comes the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. Your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are up 14-3 on the Saints, man. Wow. Oh, wow. And the Bucs get the ball at halftime. Hey, Baker with a little celly. Baker with a little celebration. The same guy who got the interception just got mossed. Hey, Isaac Yiadom taketh. Isaac Yiadom giveth. Isaac Yiadom taketh away. I don't know what to tell you. Wow, chat. Kind of crazy, huh? Kind of crazy. The Bucs are up 14-3, and they get the ball at halftime, man. Good catch by Trey. Good throw by Baker Mayfield. What a play. What a play. The Bucs are up 14-3. I will say that was all Winfield there. Yeah, Antoine forced the fumble on the fullback. I mean, that's all thanks to, Antoine Winfield Jr. getting that fumble. I mean, a very deflating situation a moment ago with the interception from Baker. Antoine Winfield Jr. gets that Antoine Winfield Jr. gets that forced fumble. And now you have the touchdown to Trey Palmer. Evans being out, we don't really know. I want to see if there was a hamstring. So it's Evans' hamstring. We don't really know what the extent of that is. We'll see. Evans could come back at halftime. We don't know. Right now, according to ESPN, he's questionable to return. So we don't know. Meanwhile, we'll kind of talk about some stuff around the league in a moment, but Miami is losing 28-14 right now. So that's not good for them. But a big forced fumble there, man. Huge play. Huge play. As long as it's more than 2+ possession game, just let Evans rest. Hey, James, when we draft a quarterback of the future, who do you think will be a legitimate shot at it? Michael Penix Jr., maybe? We'll see, Jay. We'll see what the Bucs do at quarterback after this year. Is Ryan Neal going to return? He hasn't been out there, Phase Gamer, so that's a good question. Don't know. I think we trade... I like Quinn... There's a lot of quarterbacks to like in this upcoming draft. Quinn Ewers out of Texas is cool. I like him a lot. He's a good QB. There's a lot of guys. Here comes the kickoff, though. 19 seconds left here. That will not be returned by Rashid. It will be returned by Rashid Shaheed, who's going to be down. 15 seconds left here in the first half. They're showing the Isaac Yiadom interception. And then Trey Palmer gets the touchdown. That was a great catch, by the way. That is tough, man. Isaac Yiadom ain't happy about that. Antoine Winfield Jr. celebrating on the sideline. 1st and 10. The Saints are going to kneel. And that'll take us to the end of the first half, folks. So the Bucs are up. The Bucs are up 14-3 at halftime. They get the ball to start the second half as well, which is very important. Looking good. Baker, 18 of 23, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Derek Carr, 11 of 17, 61 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. And that's halftime so far. So let's kind of let's kind of go over the first half, right? I feel like we should do that. Can we do that? The Boo Birds are out for New Orleans. Jeez. Let's talk about the game so far, okay? The first half, if you would. I'm just gonna go over the stats here. Real quick around the league, though, by the way, before we talk about the first half. Buffalo is up against Miami 28-14. Chicago is up on Denver 21-7. Baltimore is up on Cleveland 14-3. Houston is up on Pittsburgh 13-0. Carolina is up on Minnesota 13-7. The Rams are up on Indianapolis 20-0. The Bucs are obviously up on the Saints 14-3. Tennessee's up on Cincinnati, man, 17-3. And that's kind of your around the league so far. So a couple of upsets going on right now. I wouldn't consider Buffalo an upset. Denver losing isn't really an upset either. But Houston upsetting the Steelers, that's a bit of an upset right now. The Saints just went, or sorry, the Titans just went up 23-3 against, possibly 24-3 against the Bengals. So that's a big upset there as well. So interesting stuff, man. But look, let's talk about this first half. Evans hamstring, we'll have some updates on that a little bit later on. Let's talk about this game so far. Firstly, from the quarterback's perspective of both teams, right? Taking a look at it, you have Baker Mayfield, 18 of 23 for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. I think Baker's done a good job so far today. Could have had another interception as well earlier in the game from Lonnie Johnson Jr., but that wasn't intercepted. So he was very fortunate there. Baker's had a couple of off throws here and there, for sure. But all in all, I think that Baker's done a good job, all things considered, with dealing with pressure from the Saints, being relatively safe from the football. Again, there was 2 passes. One that was almost intercepted from Lonnie Johnson Jr., one that actually was intercepted from Isaac Yiadom. Aside from those 2 plays, I think Baker's done a decent job. He's looked good so far. Chris Godwin had the 1 incompletion. Really wish that would have been completed. That would have been awesome. But it was not the case. So I think Baker's done a good job. The Saints, so far, Derek Carr, 11 of 17, 61 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks, 1 sack. Sacked once. Baker hasn't been sacked at all. Taysom Hill, 1 of 1 for 13 yards. What's so interesting about Derek Carr so far is, is he hurt? How banged up is Carr? What's going on with that situation, right? And he's had a couple of guys drop the ball. We'll talk about that in a minute. But, has he had a couple of guys, is he, how banged up is Derek Carr, right? That's the big question there. Is he really hurt to where it's really affecting his play? Does it not matter that much? I don't know. But Carr, like, he's been accurate. It just hasn't been a lot of downfield passing right now, which has been interesting. Running wise for both teams, let's take a look at that. The Bucs have been running the football well today. Rachaad White, 8 carries, 36 yards, 4.5 yards a carry. Couple of really tough runs in there from White, right? One was taken back due to the Trey Palmer holding, but White's longest run on the day was 11 yards. Baker Mayfield had a couple of really, really nice scrambles on third downs. He's got 2 carries for 13 yards. His longest run was 7 yards. He had a 6-yard run on a third down that was huge, and then a 7-yard run on a third down that was huge. Devin Tompkins had an 11-yard end around. I like that. We even got to see a little bit more of Keyshawn Vaughn in this game. No Sean Tucker, which is interesting. Keyshawn Vaughn, 2 carries, 3 yards. He had the 1 5-yard run and then the one that got blown up for a loss. So no Sean Tucker, which is pretty interesting so far. Saints side of things, Kamara's been used a lot so far. I mean, a lot. 5 carries for 18 yards, 3.6 yards a carry. Bucs run defense has done well so far. Adam Prentice, he had that 1 carry for 5 yards, but it was a fumble. Huge fumble, by the way. You know, it's the reason the Bucs are up 14-3 right now. Because Antoine Winfield Jr. forced that fumble. We'll talk about that whenever we get to the defense. Kendre Miller, 1 carry for 3 yards. You know, it is what it is. Taysom Hill's got used a little bit. 2 carries for 3 yards. You know, doing Taysom Hill type things. Derek Carr, 1 carry for -1 yard. You know, and real quick too, like, the Saints have been doing some, like, really kind of cutesy stuff on offense. Like the double end around where Taysom Hill threw it back to Derek Carr, who threw it back to somebody I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe it was Kendre. I don't know if I don't think it was Kendre Miller, but it was somebody. Maybe it was Rashid Shaheed. I don't know, or maybe it was Alvin Kamara. So like they're doing some like weird cutesy stuff on offense that just isn't working right now. The Bucs have kind of been snuffing it out, so that's interesting. Receiving wise, I know people are worried about Mike Evans. I know people are worried about Mike Evans and the hamstring. What's going on, Greg? Good to see you. But receiving wise, I know people are saying Mike is always hurt. What's going on with the hamstring? Also, hello, Pam. Good to see you. Pam, where you been? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. But going to the wide receivers, Mike Evans still leads the way. Not necessarily in targets, but in catches he does. Or, yeah, in yards he does. 40 yards on the day for Evans. Had a couple of 18-yard catches, which was really nice. We'll figure out if he's going to be coming back in the second half after that hamstring injury. We'll pretty much know right away because obviously the Bucs get the ball first at halftime. Devin Tompkins used a little bit today. Like Devin Tompkins, 3 touches so far, 43 total yards. I like how they're using Devin Tompkins, and he's been doing well in the role. You know, you look at a guy like Devin Tompkins, it could have been a tough situation, but you know, to kind of get him, but he's doing well. He's getting the ball rolling, which is good. Chris Godwin's been targeted a ton today by far. 7 total targets. The next closest guy is Mike Evans, Cade Otton, and Trey Palmer with 3 apiece. Chris Godwin, 5 catches, 28 yards. Haven't seen like Chris Godwin really he's had a couple of deep balls thrown his way. 1 was intercepted. 1 was just incomplete. Rachaad White also has 21 yards on the day receiving off of 2 targets. So Rachaad White, 57 total scrimmage yards today. Not a bad game from Rachaad White. Definitely improved from what we've seen the past couple of weeks. Cade Otton, 3 targets, 2 catches, 10 yards, but a touchdown. We'll give Cade Otton credit for that. Baker Mayfield kind of danced around in the pocket, took an ugly, ugly hit, but was still able to hit Otton for the touchdown. Palmer, 3 targets, 2 catches, 6 yards, and a touchdown. Just had a really nice play over Isaac Yiadom, and you love to see that. And then you have Keyshawn Vaughn and Raheem Jarrett both getting 3 yards on 1 target apiece. For the Saints, they've tried to use Rashid Shaheed a lot. This is kind of where I'm talking about. Carr's had to deal with a couple of drops. Rashid Shaheed had 1, but they're still using him a lot. And then Adam Prentice had 1 drop as well. Aside from that, You have Alvin Kamara, 6 targets, 6 catches, 16 yards. The Bucs have done a really good job of containing Kamara and Michael Thomas. Only 2 targets, 1 catch for 13 yards for Michael Thomas today. Shout out to Carlton Davis for that, because you're really containing Thomas there. We'll see if that keeps up in the second half. Taysom Hill has 1 catch for 7 yards. Kendre Miller, 1 catch for 5 yards. It is what it is. Chris Olave only had that 1 screen and was smacked hard by Zion McCollum. So, like, the Bucs defense has been doing a pretty good job so far in this game, man. They really have been, of just containing the guys. Speaking of the defense, let's talk about it. Antoine Winfield Jr. leads the way in the first half with 5 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 quarterback hit, and a forced fumble. So, I mean, you know, Winfield's been everywhere today. He's been playing very, very good football. Levante David is second with tackles with 4. Aside from that, Yaya Diaby had a really nice tackle for loss, which was great on Alvin Kamara. Zion McCollum had a pass deflection. I think that was on the Chris Olave play. But that's kind of it. Like, you know, Winfield's been doing everything, man. He had a sack. He had a quarterback hit. He has a forced fumble. He has a pass deflection. Like, he has tackle for loss. Like, Winfield's been everywhere. I will say, like, the pass rush does need to step up for sure. Maybe that comes in the form of blitzing in the second half. We'll see. But so far, the defense has been playing good. The Saints side of things, Isaac Yadam's been probably the best player on defense. 2 passes defended and a pick. Malcolm Roach had a quarterback hit. No sacks so far on the day for the Saints, but a tackle for loss from Malcolm Roach also. Brian Brees had a really big tackle for loss. And then also Lonnie Johnson Jr. had a pass deflection, but he may be out. The Saints were already down a starting safety, 2 starting safeties basically, with let me go ahead and see if I can pull it up. You had Marcus May on suspension. Then you had Jordan Howden out for the game. And now Lonnie Johnson Jr. might be out for the game. So Jonathan Abraham would slot into that safety spot. How's that going to look? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Special teams wise, not been anything crazy. Chase McLaughlin's made his 2 extra points. Returning has not really been present. And Jay Camarda had 2 punts inside the 20. I know some people said that Camarda hasn't looked great today. You know, you're 2 for 2 for punts inside the 20. I think that's good in my opinion. I don't think that's bad. But the biggest takeaway, we're going to talk about this. Let's go to team stats now while we've got time. 14 first downs for the Bucs as opposed to the Saints 7. The Bucs are 5 for 7 on third down. Saints are 2 for 7. That's obviously a great positive for the Bucs. They're staying on the field. 206 total yards to the Saints 98. So, like, good. You like to see that. 63 rushing yards to the Saints 28. Good. You like to see that. 2 for 2 in the red zone. Shouldn't it be like 2 of 3? I don't know. The Saints are 0 for 1 in the red zone. Here's the big thing. You know, 1 turnover apiece. Time of possession is pretty much equal. 15 minutes, 16 seconds for the Bucs. 14 minutes, 44 seconds for the Saints. That's kind of crazy. Here's the big thing. Penalties. 6 penalties in the first half for 57 yards. To be fair, the Saints had their own 4 penalties for 38 yards, but 6 penalties for 57 yards, man. Those can be drive killers. You have got to get better on these penalties in the second half. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're not, first downs on penalties. Both teams had 1 apiece, but you're crushing yourself there, right? You're crushing yourself on penalties. Shouldn't have 6 penalties. It's not good. Bucs get the ball at the second half, by the way, Basher. So you've got to clean up the penalties, man. You've got to. The team could be in an even better situation if you didn't have 6 penalties for 57 yards. And again, fair credit, like, obviously the Saints extended a Bucs drive with a penalty. The Bucs extended a Saints drive with a penalty. But we've had some offensive penalties that haven't been great. A false start on Cade Otton, holding penalty here and there. That's got to improve. It looks like the second half is about to start, by the way. Mike Evans is still questionable to return with that hamstring. We'll see if he's coming back to start off this second half here. And here comes the kickoff. It will not be returned by Devin Tompkins. He's going to kneel it down. And the Buccaneers offense going to come back out onto the field. Let's see what happens. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs are going to be coming back out onto the field here. Hopefully, you got to start off the second half strong, right? Like keep your foot on the pedal. Cannot afford to take your foot off. By the way, Buffalo's up 31-14 on the Dolphins right now. Kind of crazy. Baker Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. I don't think Mike Evans is out there, nor is Chris Godwin, but they don't really need to be out there. Handoff is going to go to Rachaad White, who's going to get about a yard. That will bring up second down. Don't necessarily see any updates right now on Mike Evans. Let's see. Mike Evans is on the sideline. He's on the then he went to the locker room. They're saying Mike is out. Okay. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun by himself. You have 3 tight ends wide and a running back. It's going to be a Rachaad White screen. That's going to get a yard about. Good play by number 96. I mean, that was pretty easy to snuff out. What are you going to do with 3 tight ends out there? It'll be 3rd and 8. Is Mike Evans officially out? Is that the update? All right, 3rd and 8. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker Mayfield's going to throw. Looking, pressure, and Mayfield is brought down by number 90. That's Brian Brees with the sack. 4th down. Bucs are going to have to punt. No flags on the play. Not a great start. Not a great start. There you go. I don't see any updates on Mike Evans. So we will get a Jake Camarda punt. Hopefully it's a big booming punt. It kind of is. It will be returned by Rashid Shaheed. There's a flag on the play. See what that flag is in a moment. Could be on the Saints. Yeah, Mike Evans is in the locker room right now. We'll see if there's anything with that. But Baker Mayfield gets sacked for the first time today. Terrible protection there. Yeah, not great for Baker. He tried to step up in the pocket, just didn't work out. Mike Evans led the way in receiving yards for the first half for the Bucs. He had 40 yards on 3 catches, I believe. As they're trying to figure out what the flag is. See what that is in a moment. We don't know. Need Evans ASAP, says the chat. They're discussing. I don't know what the heck they're discussing here, man. Let's see. Is it going to be on the Bucs? Is it going to be... so it looks like Ryan Neal is out, by the way. He suffered a concussion. So it's an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bucs. We just talked about penalties, and now they're back. I guess these penalties... There's also a penalty on the Saints. So do they offset? So it's 4th down. So I guess offsetting penalties brings it back to 4th down. It's Ugo Amadi. But Ryan Neal's out with a concussion. So D. Delaney going to be the rest of the way. D. Delaney the rest of the way for safety. The safety position. All right. So again, we literally just talked about penalties, and then you get offsetting penalties. So Sean Tucker, no, it was Raheem Jarrett on sportsmanlike conduct, and then Ugo Amadi with offensive holding, so they're offsetting. 4th and 15. Jake Camarda's going to punt again. Here comes the punt. It's a long one. It's a very long punt. Will be returned by Rashid Shaheed. Camarda outkicks his coverage. Rashid Shaheed almost fumbled the football there. Would have possibly had a touchdown, but he's going to be down at the Saints, I think like 40-yard line. Ugh, it takes him a long time to figure out penalties, man. But now we have a return there. So, there you go. The Texans are up 16-0 on the Steelers. Nothing else really going on from around the league. So that is what it is. Yeah, no new big updates right now. Yeah, no new big updates. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he really outkicked his coverage. He did. He outkicked the crap out of his coverage. He's going to be down at the Saints' 46-yard line there. So 12 and a half minutes left here in the third quarter. Buccaneers are up 14-3. So there you go. That was such a low punt. It was a pretty low punt. Gotta get more juice on that. Pop it up more. Jake Camarda, really only upside of the Bucs special teams play. Well, it's fair. 295 people in here, by the way, folks. 153 likes. If you guys are enjoying the stream, hey, hit the like button, man. It's free. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. That's also free. Be greatly appreciated. Mike Evans is built like Betty White. Oh, my God. That's actually pretty funny. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 46-yard line when we come back from commercial. But again, we just talked about penalties. And then you got penalties. Can't have that. Can't have that, man. Let's see. Yeah, I would say like one of the jobs of the punter is to obviously kick high. You don't want to outkick your coverage. It's not good. But it's 1st and 10 from the Saints' 46-yard line after the Bucs punt there. Tough way to start off the second half, obviously. So 12 and a half minutes left here. 1st and 10 in the third quarter. From the Saints' 46, Carr. It's going to throw. There's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to get the Saints for a false start. It's on Eric McCoy. So now the Saints get a little bit of a penalty there. That helps a little bit in terms of field position from the Saints' 41. Snap infraction. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, good stuff there. Saints flag. That obviously helps with field position. 1st and 15 from the Saints' 41 now. Jimmy Graham's basically like the only tight end left. Carr under center. Play action. Carr's going to throw. He's got time. Pressure coming up the middle from Vita Vea. Now from Barrett, who's going to bring him down. There's 2 flags on the play. I think they just got Barrett for a face mask. We'll see what the flag is in a moment. I don't know what the flag is. I don't know what the flag is. Now Carr's talking to Barrett. It may genuinely be on the Bucs here. It is. Great. That's good. Love that. Face mask on Shaq Barrett on the sack. It's going to give these Saints an automatic first down. Yep, that's a face mask. That's a face mask. Can't have that. 1st down and 10 from the Buccaneers, 44-yard line after the flag. We just talked about flags. Oh. This is the second time they have now given the Saints an automatic first down. 1st and 10 from the Saints 44. It's going to be an end around Alvin Kamara. Shaq Barrett in pursuit. So is Antoine Winfield Jr. Cracks Kamara for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16 from the 50-yard line now. The Alvin Kamara end around just does not work. Barrett, good job of recognizing that on the play. Made sure that Kamara couldn't cut it inside, and then Winfield Jr. is there to help assist. So it's going to be 2nd and 16 from the Buccaneers, or from the 50, just flat, basically. Carr under center, running back in the backfield. Chris Olave in motion. Play action. Carr's going to throw. Looking downfield. That's incomplete. Intended for Chris Olave. It was a low throw. Olave was basically open, too. It'll be 3rd and 16 from the 50 now. No flags? And get the stop? Be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. What are the Bucs going to dial up here? Looks like they're dialing up a blitz. And they send 4. Carr's got time. Throws a deep bomb for Olave, who is not able to bring it in. Winfield Jr. does it again. That would have been a touchdown. My goodness, what a play by Winfield. Gets a pass deflection. That wasn't a bad throw either. That was just, holy crap. Whew. That was crazy. Could have been a touchdown, but Winfield gets an arm up. D. Delaney almost was there for a pick. Wow. If Winfield wasn't there and it was just D. Delaney, that would have been a touchdown. But here comes the punt from the Saints. Winfield's been playing fantastic today, by the way. He really has been. Here comes the punt. It will be not returned down at the Buccaneers' 12-yard line. Winfield's been the best player on defense today by far. I mean, he really has been. Was able to get that pass deflection. Saved a touchdown. Literally saved a touchdown. Really the first two deep shots they've taken today, and one was just too short, and then one was just really good coverage by Winfield, man. You got to keep Winfield around. His contract's up after this year. You got to keep Winfield around, man. You have got to. Pay him. Pay him. I mean, man, oh man. Good play there by the Bucs defense. We'll see what happens now. On offense, you got to get something going. Chicago's up 28-7 against Denver, by the way. That's pretty freaking wild. My goodness. The Rams are up 23-0 against the Colts. Tennessee is up 24-3 over Cincinnati. So there you go. Yeah, you got to keep Winfield around, man. That guy is good. He's really good. He's having a great game today. He's having a fantastic game today, Adam. Is Denver just the worst team in the league? Possibly. Possibly, Alejandro. It is certainly a possibility. Yeah, the Panthers are over the Vikings right now. Denver's the worst team in the league. They look not good. They don't have a great look right now, man. They really don't. I mean, it's yeah, Denver. I mean, they are possibly about to score, but geez Louise. Minnesota, I think, just scored. Shout out to Minnesota, I guess. They're up now over the... Yeah, they're up. Justin Jefferson scores a touchdown. Yo, Alexander Madison said, like, oh, y'all traded for Cam Akers. That's cool. I'm just going to actually be a productive running back now. Kirk Cousins is having a rough game. He's having a rough game, but the Vikings are still winning. Panthers are 0-3. Baker Mayfield under center on 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 12-yard line now. Play action, Baker. He's going to roll out. Baker might run with it. He will. Going to run right out of bounds. It'll be a second down run. It'll be a 4-yard gain for Baker. 2nd and 6 from the Buccaneers' 16-yard line now. Carr's been looking tough. Carr's been having some rough sledding today, man. He has been. Still got 300 people in here. Thank you guys so much for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Now, the Vikings just took the lead. They didn't tie. They took the lead. So, good for Minnesota. Baker under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. Mike Evans is out with a hamstring injury. So, his day is over at 40 yards. Handoff's going to go to Rachaad White, who's going to fall ahead for a first down. Big run. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers' 23-yard line. I think what you want to see out of the Bucs now is exactly what happened to them last week, or what they want to do. Run out the clock, grind out time of possession, and just take control of this game. That's what you want to see out of the Bucs right now. 1st and 10. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Let's see what they're going to do here. Baker Mayfield is going to hand it off to Keyshawn Vaughn, who hits the lane, is going to fall ahead for a gain of 8. Cameron Jordan makes the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the Buccaneers' 31-yard line now. Kadon with a big block on that play. Baker Mayfield on the shotgun. It's 2nd and 2. Handoff is going to go to Keyshawn Vaughn again. He's a little bit patient with it. I think falls ahead for a yard. I don't think he's going to get the first down. It's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from the Buccaneers' 32 now. Just got to continue to grind out the football, man. Chris Godwin is now your number 1 wide receiver, by the way, as Mike Evans is dealing with a hamstring injury. He may just be out for precautionary reasons. I don't know. 3rd and 1, though. This is a big 3rd down for the Bucs. Big 3rd down. Let's see. Handoff is going to go to Vaughn, who's going to fight ahead. I think he's going to get the first down from forward progress. I don't know. Or they might rule him short. I genuinely do not know. No, they're going to say he's short. 4th and 1. Keyshawn Vaughn doesn't have enough power. Yikes. 4th and 1. Bucs offense stays out on the field. Cade Otton in motion. Now Chris Godwin in motion. They try to draw him off sides. Do not do so. And it will be personally, I would have went for it. Nicole Jolene! What's up, Nicole? Nicole's not at the game right now. Is Tucker hurt? I don't know. They just haven't been using him. So the Bucs will punt. That's unfortunate. Shake and bake Baker. I wouldn't, personally, I don't know. I probably would have just went for it. Pin him inside the 5, Jake. We'll see. I would have went for it, personally. See the punt from Camarda. It's a big punt. Raheem Jarrett's going to get down there. Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, nope. He gets brought down. All right. Good punt there from Camarda. It is down at the Saints' 29-yard line. A 15-yard return from Rashid Shaheed. Kayvon Merriweather makes the tackle on the play. As Derek Carr and the Saints offense going to come back out onto the field. Tucker has been on special teams. He has. The Vikings are leading right now. That they are. Let me see here. All right. There we go. Dude, I'm telling you what. Bull, I don't know. It showed that was a first down. I would have either challenged it or went for it on fourth down. Who's filling in for Mike Evans? Chris Godwin, Trey Palmer, and Devin Tompkins are your trio of wide receivers right now. That's kind of the situation. So, we'll see how they do. Should have done a fake handoff and a first down from Baker. Vaughn got it, but they didn't see. The camera did. It is what it is, man. I thought he had gotten the first down, but I don't know. Copycat League, we need to use the same push the Eagles use. Hey, I don't blame you. By the way, the Eagles are losing right now to the Commanders, 17-13. Tennessee is beating up on Cincinnati, man, 27-3. Buffalo's winning 31-20. Denver is losing 14-28. Baltimore's winning 21-3. So, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Tennessee's beating the crap out of them. Jay, Canales has been doing an okay job so far. There's some things that, you know, like he's doing an okay job. I like the different look of offense though. I like the style of the offense for sure. I do. Tyler Johnson is currently, I don't know where Tyler Johnson is. He's not with the Bucs. I don't know where he is. I think he's with the Raiders. I think he's with the Raiders. Eagles just went up. Well, there you go. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 29-yard line. Derek Carr under center. Handoff's going to go to Alvin Kamara, who's got a lane. He's going to fall ahead, gain about 9 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1. That is Kamara's longest run of the day. We've got 7.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Michael Thomas still checking into the game. See what happens on this play. It is going to be 2nd down and 1 from the Saints' 38-yard line. Handoff's going to go to Alvin Kamara. 6 yards there. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 44-yard line. Antoine Winfield Jr., Christian Izien make the tackle on the play. 7 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, folks. 7 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. First down and 10 from the Saints' 44. All right. Let's take a look here. Alvin Kamara, 14 total touches for 43 yards. Taysom Hill in the shotgun now. Running back next to him? Or that's fullback. I don't know who's next to him. I think it's fullback. Now you got Alvin Kamara next to him. Taysom Hill can run with it. He's going to try to. He will. Taysom Hill is going to get brought down. Gain of a couple. Gain of about 3. Antoine Winfield Jr. makes the tackle on the play. Taysom Hill checks out of the game. I'm just kidding. He's still in the game. Derek Carr is going to be in the shotgun. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Saints' 47. Derek Carr in the shotgun. A running back next to him. See what happens on this play. Carr is going to throw. Looking. Quick throw. Caught by Michael Thomas for a 1st down. To the Buccaneers' 45-yard line. That's 8 yards to Michael Thomas. His 2nd catch on the day. Carlton Davis was not on him. It was Christian Izien. Or I guess Devin White was also over there. So there you go. 1st and 10 from the Bucs' 45 now. Derek Carr in the pistol formation. Handoff's going to go to Kamara, who's got a lane, and he's going to go for it. That's going to be a 1st down. 13 yards. This is the best Saints drive of the day so far. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 32. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Anthony Nelson couldn't bring him down. Jimmy Graham out there at tight end. Derek Carr under center, running back in the backfield. Chris Olave in motion. Handoff is going to go to Kamara again. He runs into a pile of Bucs. Only gains a yard, I believe. That'll be 2nd down and 9. The Buccaneers 31-yard line. Logan Hall's in there to make the tackle as well. 2nd down. From the Buccaneers 31-yard line. Taysom Hill checks in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun by himself. Could be a quarterback keeper up the middle. That would not be surprising. See what happens here. Taysom. It's gonna... Oh, man. The Bucs send some pressure. Taysom Hill's gonna run with it. He gets knocked forward a few yards. Man, oh, man. Whoever was in there had Taysom Hill to rights. Are you kidding me? Who was that? You got to wrap up on that play, my man. Logan Hall. Got to wrap up. What are we doing? And JTS knocks him forward like 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the Bucs 26-yard line. Still 3rd down, but from the Bucs 26. Could get a stop here. Hold him to a field goal. Carr in the shotgun. Taysom Hill's also there. Carr is going to snap it. He's looking, throws, checks it down to Kamara. Can't bring him down. Winfield Jr. just missed a chance to hold him to a field goal. Dang it. 7 yards to Kamara. It's 1st down. Carr takes a hit for his troubles. Winfield Jr. For such a good game he's having, missed one play, man. It's unfortunate. From the Bucs 19, it's 1st and 10. Carr's still on the sidelines. Or did they take a timeout? Did somebody take a timeout? I don't know. Taysom Hill in the shotgun by himself. Got to watch out for the quarterback run here. Hill, he's going to run with it. He's going to get brought down. Loss of 3. I guess they consider that a sack for Vita Vea. I think it was probably a tackle for loss. But 2nd and 13 from the Bucs 22-yard line. 2nd and 14, sorry, from the Bucs 23-yard line. Whew. Taysom Hill now. Goes to the side. Derek Carr. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Derek Carr, it's going to be a screen to Olave, who's going to fall for, or is going to move ahead. Going to gain a few yards there. It's going to get probably like 8 or 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9. Sorry, he only got 4. 3rd and 9 from the Buccaneers 18-yard line. Another chance to hold him to a field goal, man. As you've got less than 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Big chance here for the Bucs. You hold him to a field goal, get him off the field. That's big. That's big. We'll see what they do. 3rd and 9. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Carr is going to throw. Looking, throws, checks it down to Kamara. And that'll be short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th and 5. Kamara gets 4 yards. Now, does the Saints offense stay out there, or do they just settle for the field goal? I guess they're going to settle for the field goal. They will. Don't get a flag on the play, man. Don't try to do anything overexerted yourself. Just, honestly, I would just let him take the field goal. I mean, why not? Field goal's up. Field goal is good. It's 14-6 now in favor of the Bucs. Now, I tell you what would be really nice is if the Bucs go out here and score a touchdown, even a field goal. Even a field goal would be nice, man. It'd be good. It's a very low-scoring game so far. But Getting the game on TV here in Jamaica? That's awesome, Jason. Need the offense to wake up. Watch the fake. Yeah, no fake. I revert to my statement last week. Winfield's overrated. Can't tackle in the open field. Hey, he had one bad play. It is what it is. We got 314 people in here, folks. Thank you guys so much for that. 184 likes. If you guys are new, by the way, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying the stream. I'd appreciate that as well. The offense has been steady. Yeah. Got to at least match their field goal. I would say at least match the field goal, man. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Obviously, a touchdown would be fantastic. So we'll see what happens. Real quick around the league. Let's take a look around the league. Buffalo is still up 34-20. Chicago is still up 28-14 over the Broncos. Baltimore is still up 21-3. Houston is still up 16-6. Minnesota is now up 21-13. Los Angeles Rams are up 23-8. The Bucs are up 14-6. 27-3 is your score. Tennessee over Cincinnati. And that's it so far. So, a lot of interesting stuff going on. We'll see if this continues. But a lot of interesting games. Bills just got intercepted. Well, there you go. I don't even know why I say anything. Why am I here? Whew. Let's see. How come the Saints and the Bucs are always like this? We never get a 45. I would not want a 45-42 game, Brandon. That'd be stressful. Let's see. Hopefully we can sustain the drive. Someone call Bowles and tell him to let the guys play football. Don't try to play conservative. Thanks for the update, James. You're welcome, Jason. I gotcha. Yeah, but some interesting scores so far, man. Some interesting upsets going on. Like a lot of interesting situations going on around the league right now. A lot of interesting situations going on around the league. So we'll kind of have some updates on that later on. But those high school games are always way too stressful. Yeah, bro. Like, come on. Like, I would be having a heart attack if it was 45-42. I like more mellow games, man. Just nicer, you know? Still got 332 people in here, folks. 191 likes. Can we get it to 200? That'd be kind of cool to get it to 200 likes. And if you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe as well. Here comes the kickoff, though, from the Saints. I'm going to tell you right now, Bucs need some points. That'd be nice. Start off the fourth quarter, get some points on the board, a touchdown preferably, a field goal at least. That'd be nice. Foster Moreau is still out. The Saints are basically down to their last tight end, Jimmy Graham. So there you go. Yes, Christopher, New Orleans. I think most teams have male cheerleaders nowadays. But Baker under center, running back in the backfield on 1st and 10 from the Bucs 25-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Devin Tompkins in motion. Handoff's going to go to Rashad White, who's going to fight ahead, gain a few yards there. Going to gain 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Bucs 28. We should have one more play before the fourth quarter. Male cheerleaders should play for the Saints. There you go. A long drive and points would be huge. That would be huge for the Bucs. 2nd and 7. Clint, thank you for the $1.49 super sticker. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Ethan, where the heck have you been, bro? Devin Tompkins in motion yet again. Baker, play action. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. Throws downfield. That's caught by Chris Godwin. Big gain there for the Bucs. That is a huge gain to end off the third quarter. Great way to end off the third quarter going into the fourth. A big gain to Chris Godwin. Mike Evans did pull a hamstring. He's out. He's out. But that was a, if we can see what that was, it was a 32-yard completion down to the Saints' 40-yard line. Chris Godwin finally getting the ball rolling. Love to see that. Good stuff there. That was a huge play. That was a huge, huge play. One more quarter. Bucs are in Saints territory right now. They needed that. They did. Brandon put it perfectly. They needed that right now. Bills are stomping the Dolphins. I mean, hey, a little bit of a come back down to earth game for the for Miami, you know. It is what it is. It happens. Cleveland's getting blown out, by the way, by Baltimore. Houston's up, but I think Pittsburgh just scored. I don't know. So, yeah. Also, Washington is now up, or sorry, Philly's now up on Washington. Chat going crazy. Appreciate that. Survivor Tampa. Need 3 and the defense holds them. Baker going to sell. Let's see. Started Mike Evans and sat Godwin in fantasy. That's not that bad of a decision, I would say. It does stink that Mike Evans is out, though. That is most unfortunate. Thankfully, they have the bye week next week, though, so Evans will have plenty of time to rest up. That's huge. That is huge. But we'll see what happens here for the Bucs. Again, you're at the Saints 40, man. Just run out the clock. Just really burn through that clock for the remainder of this drive. You've already got a 2-play, 35-yard drive going, man. Still not a huge fan now. Could definitely use a rest week. Yeah, Majal, I mean, that's a good point. Like, the early bye week's tough, man. Early bye week's tough. But the bye week's going to help guys like, well, firstly, like Ryan Neal, like Mike Evans, like Kalijah Cansey, like Jamel Dean, all get healthy, man. So, it's good stuff. We are in the fourth quarter, though. I want to see if I can get a better 1st and 10 for the Bucs. Baker Mayfield under center. Play action. Baker's going to throw. Pressure's coming. Baker throws it away. No flag on the play. Buccaneers live to see another day. Hold on, I want to get the kip up by Logan Hall. Hold on a minute. There we go. All right, we're back. Last play was an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Saints' 40-yard line. Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, running back next to him. Devin Tompkins in motion. Play action. Baker is going to throw it at the feet of Cade Otton. That'll be 3rd down and 10. Saints defense is kind of swarming right now. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. I don't know what they're really going to call another intentional grounding. Cade Otton was right there. Let's see, it was an ineligible receiver downfield. It's 2nd down. Okay, another flag. I mean, oh my gosh. Logan Hall is Shawn Michaels, literally. Literally. I wanted to get that kip up. I got it. We love it. We love it, Adam. That's actually going to be the whatever the word may be. Tag, I guess. That's going to be the headline there. But Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, running back next to him. 2nd and 15. So they lose 5 yards. Baker's going to throw. He's going to scramble with it. Baker, oh man, Baker with the scramble, dude. Baker with a 10-yard scramble on the play. You love to see that. Jalen Hurts throws a deep touchdown to A.J. Brown for 59 yards. This is a big 3rd down for the Bucs, by the way. 3rd and 5 from the Saints' 35-yard line. Baker kind of going crazy with it, by the way. 14.5 minutes left here in this football game. So let's see what happens. Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, running by himself, I guess. If you get a first down here, that's huge. That is so huge. The big Baker got hit by the football. There's a flag on the play. There's a false start. Great. Another flag. That's going to be a big thing we're going to be talking about after the game, man. Devin Tompkins with the false start. That's going to be a huge, huge thing we're going to be talking about. I mean, come on. 3rd and 10. Where's the false start here? Oh. Yeah, it was, yeah. Yep, yeah. 10 penalties, man. 10 penalties for 86 yards. You're not doing yourself any favors at all. At all. Baker in the shotgun by himself. See what they dial up. 3rd and 10. Baker. He's going to throw. Baker looking. He can run with it. He's at least going to get him into field goal range. That's for sure. So 4th down. Baker runs. There's a flag. Oh my goodness, man. What is the flag? Baker ran it for 7 yards to the Saints 40 or to the Saints 33-yard line. I don't know what the flag was. There was no flag? I guess there was no flag. It's 4th down and 3. Okay, there was no flag. Chase McLaughlin coming out. This is a big field goal attempt. This is a big, big, big field goal attempt. You're going to go up 11 points potentially versus the 8. 51-yard attempt, man. This is a big, big field goal. To go up 2 scores versus 1. Let's see what happens. Big field goal attempt here. 51-yarder from Chase McLaughlin. This could be a really deciding factor for the game here. 13.5 minutes left in the ball game. Field goal's up, and it is good. Chase McLaughlin nails the field goal. 17-6 in favor of the Bucs right now. Good job by Baker and the offense to at least get a field goal out of that drive. Chase McMoney. Number 98 tried jumping over. I think that's a flag. Isn't that a flag? You can't... No. That's a flag. I'm pretty sure that's a flag. You can't jump over, and you have to make sure you don't touch anybody. He touched somebody. I thought that was a flag. I don't know. But McLaughlin still makes the field goal. So good job. Maybe it's the center. Maybe you can't touch the center. It's probably what it is. Whew. Chase McLaughlin. Hey, Killers of the Flower Moon. Should be a very good movie. I'm going to be excited to watch that. Big field goal there from Baker Mayfield, or from Chase McLaughlin. Big drive there for the offense. Big run from Baker. 2 big runs. 17 yards from Baker on those scrambles, man. That's good. You like to see that. Gobsmacked about the Miami Buffalo game. Is it? I don't know if it's that surprising. Like, I thought that Miami was going to come back down to earth at some point. I wouldn't say that that's like jaw-dropping, shocking, semi-surprising, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That was a big field goal, man. I cannot talk enough about how big that field goal was. I mean, my goodness. 13.5 minutes left in the ball game, folks. 13.5 minutes left in the ball game. Turnover would be huge. That was a big field goal. I cannot say that enough times. 51-yarder in crunch time to go up 2 scores. That's tough. Scoreboard should be updated now. You have to get the penalties under control. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Scoreboard should be up to date now, by the way. We're going to be talking about penalties afterwards. We will. Holding the Saints 6 so far is wild. Didn't think we'd do that good. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Derek Carr only has 78 passing yards so far. That's nuts. Turnover for a touchdown, please. Well, that would be huge. That would be huge. Special Forces World's Toughest Test. I don't know if I could ever do that, man. That would be intense. 337 people in here, by the way, folks. 214 likes. Hey, if you guys are new, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you enjoy this this channel. I'd appreciate that. We're on the march to 18,000 subscribers, man. Eventually 20. But right now, 18. Here comes the kickoff from Jake Camarda. It will not be returned by Rashid Shaheed. Saints will have it at their own 25-yard line. Scoreboard should be updated. It is. 1st and 10 from the Saints' 25-yard line. whenever we come back. Carr's playing hurt. That's true. Now the question is like, how hurt is Derek Carr, right? Broncos kind of marching back, by the way. 28-21 right now. Baker sitting there with Thad Lewis on the sidelines. Derek Carr's going to throw it on first down. He's got time. Checks it down to the fullback who secures it. Person makes tackle on the play. That is on McCollum. Gain of 5 for Adam Prentice. 2nd and 5 from the Saints' 30-yard line. 13 minutes left in this football game. So we'll see what happens. 78 passing yards for Derek Carr. Carr under center, running back in the backfield. It's Alvin Kamara. Let's see what happens here. Handoff's going to go to Kamara. He's going to hit a couple of Bucs there. Not get a first down. Gain of 3. 3rd and 2 from the Saints' 33. This is a big third down. Big third down. Denver and Chicago have tied it up now? They have? Holy crap. Okay. Shout out that game, I guess. Wow. Offense today has just not been very good for the Saints. 6 points. Taysom Hill in the shotgun. Got to watch out for the quarterback run. It's 3rd and 2. It's going to be a handoff to Kamara. He's going to get the first down, but get brought down. There's a flag. A late flag. Might be holding on the Saints. That'd be huge. Carr's coming back out. Holding on the Saints. Wow. Okay, 3rd down. That is a holding on Max Garcia. I didn't even know Max Garcia was still in the league. He's a vet. Garcia got the hold on Vita Vea. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the Saints 24. That's a huge penalty. That is a huge, huge penalty. 3rd and 12 now, I guess, from the Saints 23.5-yard line. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. Got to get a stop here. Bucs bring the pressure. Carr finds a man, and he's going to get a first down. That's Michael Thomas getting the first down for 20 yards. Carlton Davis makes the tackle. Can't believe you let up a big 3rd down like that. Man, oh man. Levante David. Just eventually got himself open. 20 yards for Michael Thomas, though. It's 1st and 10. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Pressure coming from Levante David. Throw downfield. That's incomplete. Pressure from Carr. Don McCollum in coverage. McCollum's had a good game today. The whole defense had a pretty good game today. Incomplete for Rashid Shaheed. 2nd and 10 from the Saints, 44 now. Christian Izien was also kind of there. McCollum. Yeah, just off throw from Carr. Pressure was in his face. 2nd and 10 from the Saints, 44 now. 11.5 minutes left in this ball game. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see what happens. Carr, what's he going to do? He's going to throw. Looking, throws. That is caught by Michael Thomas for a first down for 12 yards. Zion McCollum makes the tackle on the play. 11 minutes left in this ball game. 17-6 is your score right now at the Bucs 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. No, the pressure has not been there for the Bucs today. It really hasn't. Minus a couple of plays. Carr checks it down to Kamara on first down. Kamara tries to get the edge, but Christian Izien makes a good tackle on the play. 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers 40. Good that Kamara fell down in bounds. That clock's going to keep on ticking. 2nd down and 6. Carr in the shotgun, a running back next to him. See what happens here. Carr's going to throw. No pressure. Check down to Kamara. Christian Izien tries to make the tackle again. Kamara gets the first down, I believe. He will. He will get that first down. 10.5 minutes left here in the ballgame. Kamara's got 10 receptions. Good Lord. 3rd and 1. They didn't give him the first down. It's 3rd and 1 from the Bucs 35. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He is going to get it, I believe. 10 minutes left here in the ball game. First down and 10 from the Buccaneers' 35-yard line. Just keep that clock rolling, man. Keep that clock rolling. Carr in the shotgun by himself on first and 10 from the Bucs' 33-yard line. Carr's got a running back next to him now. See what happens here. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. Carr's going to throw it on first down. He's got the check down to Kamara. Devin White's there for a big tackle. It's a gain of 2. Second and 8 from the Buccaneers' 31-yard line. 9.5 minutes left in this ball game now. Clock, just keep it going. Keep the clock ticking, man. That's what you got to keep on doing. Second down and 9. Carr in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Pressure up the middle. Throws it away. No flag on the... There's a late flag on the play. Okay. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. 9 minutes, 13 seconds left here in this ball game. And they're going to get a flag on the Bucs again. This is horribly undisciplined. You have got to do better than this. Automatic first down for the Saints. Whenever they finally got pressure from the Buccaneers' 26-yard line. That was a bit of a holding there, wasn't it? But still, just lack of discipline. It's lack of discipline. Carr in the shotgun by himself. It's first and 10 from the Bucs' 26. You're giving the team automatic first downs. Can't do that. Carr is going to throw. Looking, throws. Caught by Kamara, who's going to try to make the most out of the situation. Brought down in bounds. That clock keeps on rolling. Second and 10. Carlton Davis and Devin White make the tackle on the play. Keep that clock rolling. Please. Second and 10 from the Bucs' 26. I mean, I don't mean to harp on the penalties. We're going to be talking about it after the game. Carr's going to throw on second down and 10. Good job by Nelson to set the edge there. Thrown out of bounds. Third down. This is a big third down. This is a big third down here. It's the refs being paid. Tampa can't control themselves. It's not the refs being paid. Look, man. Most of these penalties I don't necessarily have a problem with. Just, the Bucs have to be more disciplined. The only one that I thought was a bad penalty was the intentional grounding. Third and 10. Carr in the shotgun. This is a huge third down. Huge third down. This could be one of the big deciding factors of the game. Carr in the shotgun. Gonna throw. Looking. Pressure. That is incomplete. Intended for Kamara. Carr got hit on the play. It'll be fourth down. If you're the Saints, do you go for it? Or do you just kick the field goal? Maybe just kick the field goal and make it a one-score game? I don't know. Yeah, they're going to attempt the field goal. They're going to try and make this a one-score game. 8.5 minutes left in this ball game. 44-yard attempt for the kicker. So let's see if the kicker nails it. He does. Kick is up. Kick is good. So it's now yet again a one-score game. It'll be up to the Buccaneers offense to make it a two-score game yet again. So 8.5 minutes left in this ball game, folks. 8.5 minutes left in the ball game. We'll see what the Buccaneers offense can do in response. 17-9 is your score right now. Scoreboard will update in a minute, folks. Score will update in a minute. We'll see if Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers offense can close out this football game. Buffalo's beaten down on Miami 48-20, by the way. Chicago and Denver are still tied. Baltimore still beating the crap out of Cleveland. Houston is probably going to get a win over Pittsburgh. Minnesota and Carolina is kind of going down to the wire. Indianapolis is trying to come back against the Rams. So there you go. We'll see what happens. Baker's got a chance to close it out. Put on your rally cap or hoodie. I have the hoodie on. Hoodie's been on the whole game. So that's just kind of what it is. No touchdowns for the Saints so far. That's true, Kimberly. It is good. It's very good. So we'll see if that continues. Obviously, the Buccaneers just grind out a frickin' 8-minute drive. That would be pretty nice. Scoreboard's not updating for some reason. We'll get that in a little bit. Decent drive for the touchdown would be curtains. I agree 100%. 350 people in here. Sorry. 229 likes. Hey, if you guys are new, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Be greatly appreciated. Burn out the clock, man. Burn out the clock is what they need to do. There we go. Now the scoreboard's updated. Citizen says, just run it up the middle. Oh, man. Been a crazy slate of games so far, man. Baker needs to be smart with it. I agree. I agree. What's up with the Bengals? Yeah, they are getting crushed. What is the score now? 27-3. Yeah, just not been good for the Bengals lately, man. Not been good. All the Bucs need here is a field goal, man. All they need is a field goal. And I think that really does put the game in jeopardy for the Saints. Here comes the kickoff. Gonna go back. Devin Tompkins will not return it. It'll be a touchback. 8.5 minutes left in this game, man. 8.5 minutes left in the ball game. We'll see what happens. Stop the penalties. That's huge. No drive-killing penalties. None. I bet. Do I miss Byron Leftwich? Not necessarily. Yeah, the Broncos came back. There's Carr talking to Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara. So we'll see what happens here. Dominate the clock and run it, man. That's what you got to do. Carr in the shotgun, Mayfield in the shotgun, running back next to him. It's going to be play action. That's going to be caught by Otten, who's going to fight ahead. Good play there by Otten. It's going to be about 5 yards there. 2nd down. Saints do have all 3 timeouts. This game's far from over, folks. 3 yards to Otten. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Buccaneers' 28-yard line. What can Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers offense, dial up? We'll see. 8 minutes left now. We have now passed the 8-minute mark. Mayfield under center or running back in the backfield. Let's see. Mayfield under center. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Handoff is going to go to Vaughn, who's going to fight ahead, get a couple of yards, 2 yards to be precise. 3rd and 5. 7.5 minutes left here. A little bit of pushing and shoving here. Got to get a first down here, man. This is a big 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down. 106 rushing yards for the Bucs today, though. You love that. Let's see. Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Big 3rd down. No flags, please. Mayfield's going to throw. Looking, throws. That is caught by Devin Tompkins for the first down. 8 yards. That's huge. That is a huge first down, man. Man, oh man, move the chains. Yeah, Tompkins just kind of cooked him on that route, didn't he? A little bit of Trey Palmer, helping out too. Big first down. Big first down. 6.5 minutes left in this ballgame, folks. We passed the 6.5 minute mark. Mayfield in the shotgun. Keyshawn Vaughn next to him. Mayfield's going to throw. Deep ball. That is caught by Chris Godwin. Big catch for a first down. That's against Isaac Yiadom yet again. That's 12 yards to Godwin. That was a crazy throw. Big catch by Godwin. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. He had Yiadom all over him. First down and 10. We have passed the 6-minute mark. We are now at 5 minutes, 45 seconds, folks. Chris the God, big first down, man. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. 5.5 minutes left. Handoff's going to go to Keyshawn Vaughn, who fights ahead. Is going to gain a yard or two. 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. We have passed the 5.5 minute mark. We are approaching 5 minutes left in the ball game. Keep moving the chains, man. Keep moving the chains. Denver can't stop the run? No, I don't think they can. But keep moving the chains. 2nd and 8. We're about to hit 5 minutes left in this ball game. Officially at 5 minutes left. Chris Godwin in motion. Baker Mayfield under center. Running back in the backfield. 3 seconds left on the play clock. 2 seconds left. Handoff is going to go to Vaughn, who's going to bounce it to the outside. Hey, shout out to Vaughn for making something out of nothing. Still gets a yard. It'll be 3rd down from the Saints 47. This is a huge 3rd down yet again. A miscommunication there from the Bucs. And now we have another big 3rd down. So I'm obviously ahead of some people. We have under 4.5 minutes left in the game, folks. Under 4.5 minutes. If they get a first down here, this game might be over. It's Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Trey Palmer in motion. Mayfield's going to throw. Mayfield looking, throws. Caught by Chris Godwin. Big gain. Godwin the 20. All the way down to the Saints 10, but there is a flag. What is the flag? Godwin seems like he thinks it's on the Bucs. If there was ever a time. Defense, it's holding on the Saints. That penalty's declined. 42-yard throw to Godwin. It was holding on Demario Davis. Down to the Saints' 5-yard line. Wow, Godwin wide open too. Wide open. Chris Godwin with the run of his life. I thought for sure it was going to be on the Bucs, man. Wow. 383 people in here, folks. 235 likes. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you're enjoying. Baker Mayfield on the shotgun, a running back next to him. Handoff is going to go to Rachaad White, who's going to fight ahead for a yard. We are under the 4-minute mark now, folks. They're going to say no gain, I guess. I thought it was a gain of 1. 2nd and goal at the Saints 5. As it looks like New Orleans is going to take their first time out. I think. Yes, they will. Is obviously not good for New Orleans. Seal the game, Baker. Let's get it. They can. They can seal it right here, right now. Even getting a field goal seals the game, in my opinion. What a huge play. What a huge play by Chris Godwin and Baker Mayfield. It looks like Minnesota holds on to win, by the way. So shout out to Minnesota for getting the win. Chris Godwin has 114 yards today, man. He's doing good. He's had plenty of targets. Plenty of targets. Baker Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. We're under 4 minutes left in the ballgame, folks. O'Keefe is in motion. It's going to be a fade to Godwin that falls incomplete. That was Taylor in coverage. It'll be 3rd and goal. America's game of the week. It's the New England Patriots versus the Dallas Cowboys. Right here on Fox. All right, 3rd down. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left in this ball game now. The fade to Godwin was incomplete. Carolina's 0-4. That's tough. Baker in the shotgun. Devin Tompkins in motion. A running back next to him. What are they going to do here? Play action. Baker's going to throw. He's got Otten on the side. He's got time. Baker's going to roll out. Throws. That is caught by Devin Tompkins for the touchdown. Oh my gosh. Devin Tompkins with the diving catch. Holy crap. That was crazy. I'm pretty sure he scored. The Saints don't think he did. I mean, wow. Touchdown, what a throw, what a catch. Baker extended the play. Let's see. Caught right there. Elbows down at the line. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. What a diving catch by Devin Tompkins. Oh my gosh. Good Lord. Baker Mayfield sealed the game. Holy crap. That's a touchdown. If it hits the line, it's a touchdown. If it hits the line, it's a touchdown. 400 people in here, folks. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you've enjoyed so far. Man, oh man. Mike Evans had 40 yards. Bucs are going to go for 2. Make it 25-9 game. Pass is batted down. Incomplete. 23-9 is your score right now. 3.5 minutes left in this ball game. Baker Mayfield has 3 passing touchdowns on the day. That one to Devin Tompkins is good. Wow. Wow. Nicole Jolene says, James. What's up, Nicole? Yeah, we got 400 people in here. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the like button. The Bucs are up big time. Seems like this is probably going to be them cruising to a win. 3-1 after the first month, man. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Potentially 3-1. We'll see. Still a 16-point game. Still a 2-score game. They wanted to make it a 3-score game. Nicole's supporting from Fergs. Hey. Nicole's having one for the chat. Shout out Nicole. Chat, say hi to Nicole. Newest moderator here on the channel. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Nicole is now a part of the moderator squad. It's a thing. What's going on, Jenna? It's a tutty. I really wish we beat the Eagles last week. That'd be nice. That would have been nice. But it was not to be. Baker Mayfield out here. Alone at the top of the division. Possibly. Possibly, man. Oh, the Eagles and the... Why go for 2? So they make it a 3-score game. It's already... Right? What is it? Hold on. 1 plus 13 is 14. It's a 14-point game right now. I guess they wanted to make it a 16-point game, just put more pressure on them, so you had to get 2 2-point conversions. That's why they wanted to do it. That's why. Right. You just want to force them into not so much a give me, right? 2 2-point conversions is tougher to get than 2 extra points for sure. Yes, Vanu, we have our own mod squad out here. Oh, Ohio State versus Maryland. Hey, Tua's brother, baby. Tua's brother gonna be out there playing. There's Baker Mayfield talking to the offense, by the way. Dave Canales out there as well, talking to Baker. Yeah, I mean, 15 points does make it, but I mean, might as well just put a little bit more pressure on him, I guess. It's not that big a deal, I suppose, all things considered. Bucs need to score. They did, Greg. Failed you last year. Hey, Hoodie, I appreciate you. Here comes the kickoff. That'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Folks, we are at the 3-minute, 45-second mark here for the game. James doing the math. I had to do quick maths. And the Bucs have a bye week next week. I mean, it's huge. Yeah, Baker Mayfield extending the play, man. That's huge. Devin Tompkins with the touchdown. If anybody who says that's not a touchdown, you don't know the rules of football. If it hits the line, it's a touchdown. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him on first down. Carr throwing a deep ball. He wants it back early. Carlton Davis almost had a pick there. Yo, Carr said, hey, let me just get these points real quick. 2nd and 10 from the Saints' 25-yard line. Hope Mike is okay. He's going to have the bye week to rest up. That is huge. That's huge. Broncos took the lead. Oh, my gosh. Jameis Winston on the sideline there. Carr's going to throw. Sideline. That is incomplete. Dropped by somebody. Number 5. I don't know who number 5 is, but Lynn Bowden drops it. It'll be 3rd and 10 now. Carr's having a rough time. Carr looks so annoyed. There's Jameis Winston on the sidelines, by the way. Carr in the shotgun, running back next to him. Carr is going to throw it on 3rd down. Throwing it downfield. That's incomplete. Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. Carlton Davis was in coverage. I think Winfield Jr. was maybe. I don't know. Hoodie's doing the trick, apparently. 4th and 10. 3.5 minutes left here in the ball game, folks. 4th down. A sack or an interception would be nice, right? 348 total yards of offense today by the Bucs. 203 for the Saints. 4th down and 10, folks. This would pretty much be game. Carr in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Carr is brought down. I don't know if they're going to consider that a fumble or not, but Carr is brought down, and now Carr is just down on the field. Carr's banged up. Regardless, it's a turnover on downs. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs offense coming back out onto the field. Was that not? That wasn't intentional grounding? All right. Okay. Baker's was, but Derek Carr's wasn't. Ooh, no, that's a fumble. That is a fumble. Challenge that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter. But still. They did call it a fumble. A sack fumble by Vita Vea, recovered by Logan Hall. Cool, whatever. Baker Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. That was a fumble. You're right. ESPN's right. Handoff goes to Rachaad White on 1st down. Rachaad White barrels ahead. He's going to get 7 yards there. 3 minutes left in the ball game now. Only the Bucs can intentionally ground. 3 minutes left in the ball game now. It is 2nd down. Score again. Baker Mayfield today, 25 of 32, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 34 yards on 5 rushes. Baker had a good game, man. He had a really good game. 2.5 minutes left. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the ball game now, folks. Baker Mayfield under center. Handoff is going to go to Rachaad White once more. He's going to try and get that 1st down. Rachaad White picked up, basically. Baker Mayfield, or Rachaad White gets 3 more yards there. 2 more yards, I think. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the Saints' 10-yard line. That was a crazy touchdown, man. That last one was wild. Baker Mayfield in his 6th season, 4 different teams, 7 offensive coordinators, 8 head coaches. That's nuts. That is nuts. Are the Saints taking their 2nd timeout? They are. The Saints are taking their 2nd timeout. Third and 1 now. 2.5 minutes left in this ball game. If you get a 1st down, the game's over. And Jameis Winston's warming up on the sideline, so I guess Carr's not feeling good. Baker Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to Rachaad White on 3rd and 1. He's going to be short of the marker. So I believe the Saints are going to take their last time out. They will. If it was me, I would just go for it. Carr's on the sideline. Oh, the Rams and the Colts are tied up. There you go. Derek Carr had a rough day today, man. A rough day. 400 people in here, by the way. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you've enjoyed. Would greatly appreciate that. 4th and 1. Are the Bucs going to go for it here? I would. I mean, might as well, right? Might as well. Jameis Winston's warming up on the sideline. They're just going to go for the field goal attempt. All right. They're going to make it a 3-score game. I mean, literally put this out of reach. 28 yards is the attempt here. See if the Buccaneers make it or not. They do. It's 26-9. 17-point game. And that'll pretty much be all she wrote, man. Pretty much be all she wrote. 26-9. Might be bringing out Jameis Winston for the last 2.5 minutes. We'll see. Hey, they broke 17 points. Yeah. They have a kicker. Let's see. 3 and 1. 3 and 1 is what everybody's putting in the chat. If everybody wants to, I like that. If people want to put 3 and 1 in the chat, I'd appreciate that. It'd be kind of cool. 26-9, I'll take it, James. There you go, Jay. Yeah, seems like the Buccaneers are going to be cruising to a 3 and 1 record. 2.5 minutes left in this ball game, folks. The Bucs are up 26-9 on the Saints. With a win here, this means the Bucs are in sole possession of the NFC South. They're first place, as my scoreboard has yet to update. You hate to see it. Here comes the kickoff from Jake Camarda. Had an updated scoreboard for a second there. There we go. Now it's updated. Yeah, top of the NFC South, man. That's crazy. Antoine Winfield Jr. had a crazy game today. Just the defense in general had a crazy game today. They had an answer for everything that the Saints had, for sure. Logan Hall gets the fumble recovery, man. That's good stuff. 1st and 10. Jameis Winston's in at quarterback. 2.5 minutes left in this ball game. Winston is going to throw. Chucks it downfield. That is intercepted by D. Delaney. Jameis's first play in the game is a pick. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. But D. Delaney gets his second pick in 2 games. Holding on the offense, that penalty is going to be declined. Wow. Jameis Winston gets in for 1 play and immediately throws a pick to his old team. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah. Kind of is what it is. Off throw, just easy pick for D. Delaney. Not surprising given who's at quarterback. Wow, so you had a little bit of everything in this game. The Bucs end it with a defense. I mean, they end their defensive dominance with a pick, right? Like, Majal, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, I didn't know he knew how to throw it to Bucs. Oh, no, Majal, well, yes. It's going to be a handoff on 1st down. Keyshawn Vaughn with the run. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Very cheeky, James. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Yeah, with that, the Buccaneers should win. It should be a win for the Bucs here. I mean, Jameis had one throw. And it was an interception. That's, you can't write this stuff, folks. You can't write this stuff. That's what I'll say. Jameis is about to get destroyed by Twitter. D. Delaney, hey, 2 picks in 2 games. Shout out D. Delaney. Good man. He was filling in at safety for Ryan Neal. I thought he did a good job today. That's the Winston we like to see. Automatic INT to the Bucs. Yeah, literally. Thanks, Cameron Jordan, for the kind words. What did Cameron Jordan say, Daniel? What did he say? Vaughn needs to go. I trade him for a bag of chips. Would you trade him for a bag of chips? 50 cents in a McChicken. If they put Winston in, we might get a pick six. Well, Chris, I don't know what to tell you, but Winston was in for one play and threw a pick, so that just happened. Kind of crazy. Denver won, by the way. Wow. Dude, Chicago's bad. Houston won 30-6. Good Lord. Rams and Colts are tied. Philly and Washington is tied. Tennessee beat up on the Bengals. What about Atlanta? No, the Atlanta did lose. They did. A McDouble? Maybe. Hey. Throw a McDouble in there? Why not? Cam Jordan was chalking trash. Does somebody have exactly what he said? I would love to see exactly what he said. Oh, the Bucs and the Saints aren't even a rivalry? Apparently not, because the Bucs won. I mean, I'm just playing, but yeah. Yes, Denver actually did win. Jaguars beat the Falcons, so yeah, I mean, the Buccaneers are going to be in first place. Sole possession of first place in the NFC South, man. 3-1 going into the bye week. Crazy stuff. He does say that every year. Cameron Jordan's always got something to say. I did not watch the Jags game. I was sleeping. Playoff chances by record. 3-1, you have a 64% chance to go to the playoffs. 2-2, 37% chance. That's a pretty good look for the Bucs there, man. Baker Mayfield under center on 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left here in the ball game. Handoff is going to go to Keyshawn Vaughn. He runs into his own guy on 2nd down. There's a flag on the play. Why? Why? Illegal hands to the face on the Saints. That's going to be an automatic first down. Well, there you go. Now that really seals the game. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and start doing our post-game now. Just might as well, right? Because the Neodons are going to be happening. So, folks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won with a final score of 26-9. 26-9 was your final score, okay? That's what it is. This means that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers move on to a 3-1 record. They have sole possession of the NFC South, and they are going into the bye week with a great record. Great record, right? 3-1. You see it right down there, 26-9 win versus the New Orleans Saints. Who would have thought, right? I think that great start to the first month of the year for the Bucs. I'll eat crow. I thought the Buccaneers were going to be 2-2, probably something along those lines. They sneak out an extra win, 3-1. Possibly even one. I might have said 1-3 possibly, but they're 3-1, man. What a great start for the Bucs. That's obviously great to hear, right? What a great thing to see out of this Buccaneers team to be 3-1 throughout the first month of the year. I'm happy to say that I was wrong with how the Buccaneers were going to start the first month of the year. I'm happy, very happy I was wrong about that. Let's go ahead and dive into the stats, man. Baker Mayfield, 25 of 32, 246 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked once. He also had 7 carries for 32 yards. And I will say this, Baker Mayfield had a really solid game today. He had the 1 interception to Isaac Yiadom. That was on a fade-esque, kind of a deep ball throw to Chris Godwin, sorry. That got picked off very early on in the game. You also could have had another interception that would have been thrown. Basically was dropped by Lonnie Johnson Jr. of the Saints. And, that would have been a second interception. This is the Buccaneers' 3rd straight win versus the Saints, by the way. First time in series history. Shout out to the Bucs for that. Baker Mayfield, I thought, played a really, really good game today. Limited mistakes. His pocket awareness was so good. Evading pressure, extending the plays. He was just really good, man. He was just really, really good in today's game. He had, obviously, the interception that was thrown. He had another bad throw earlier on in the game. Aside from that, Baker did what Baker needed to do to win this football game. Against a good New Orleans Saints defense that has given the Bucs absolute fits in the past, Baker did a really good job in this game. And I think also part of that is play calling. Heck of a play calling day by Dave Canales. You know, definitely looked better this week than what we saw last week, 100%. And that was going to be an interesting thing, right? Was how is this new looks Bucs offense going to look versus the Saints, where as offensive play callers like Byron Leftwich, you know, really just looked absolutely inept, you know, versus the Saints in the past. Dave Canales got the job done, and they really showed some different stuff here in a positive way, off to a good start here for this new looks Bucs offense versus the Saints, who have given them a lot of fits in the past. Rachaad White had 15 carries for 56 yards on the day. We talked about Baker Mayfield rushing. Keyshawn Vaughn had 9 carries for 16 yards. No Sean Tucker, which was interesting to me. No Sean Tucker, which was very interesting. Rachaad White still did a decent job today. He had 56 yards rushing. He also finished the day with 22 yards receiving. That was good for 78 total yards from scrimmage. They ran the football fine today, I think, all things considered. Better than where they were last week. Again, just this is kind of the game the Buccaneers want to play, is controlling the clock, playing good defense, and you know, just grinding out the clock. Time of possession was honestly even split in this game. 31 minutes to the Saints 28. But the Bucs still ran the football well enough, I think, to get the job done today. Chris Godwin, 8 catches, 114 yards on 11 targets. He went crazy today. Devin Tompkins had a really, really good game. I was very proud of him to see him go out there and make some plays. An 11-yard rush, 45 yards receiving, and an incredibly accurate, you know, just athletic diving touchdown to really seal the game for the Bucs. So Devin Tompkins finishes with 56 total yards on the day. Good job for the young wide receiver. He's going to get more involved in the offense, and if he keeps on having games like he did today, very good gadget player. Mike Evans did finish with 40 yards. That's the first kind of negative thing we want to talk about here, is Mike Evans did have to leave the game with a hamstring injury. No new updates on that. It happened right before the first half, and it knocked Mike Evans out for the game. Thankfully, the Buccaneers have a bye week, so Evans hopefully can get healthy here on this bye week. But Evans still finished with 40 yards. He was having a decent game leading up to his hamstring injury. All in all, I thought the offense looked good as a whole, man. I really do. There's going to be a big negative we're going to be talking about here in a moment, but the offense did what the offense needed to do and was very, very happy with that. For the Saints offense, not great. Derek Carr, 37 passes attempted, only 127 yards passing. Taysom Hill had 13 yards passing. Jameis Winston had 1 pass attempt. It was an interception, LOL. Alvin Kamara was used a crap ton. He had 13 catches for 33 yards, 51 rushing yards as well. But the Saints offense just couldn't get much done, man. They really couldn't. And that's kind of where we're going to talk about defense here. The defense was huge. Antoine Winfield Jr. was the player of the game. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 9 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, 1 pass deflection, 1 quarterback hit, 1 forced fumble. Antoine Winfield Jr. was everywhere today. I mean, everywhere. He was the player of the game by far. He did a fantastic job. Shout out to Carlton Davis as well, coming back from injury. Michael Thomas only had 4 catches for 53 yards, and 2 of those weren't even against Carlton Davis, so he locked up Michael Thomas very well in this game. Zion McCollum, I thought, did a really good job. Christian Izien did a pretty decent job as well. Just the whole defense as a whole looked really good, man. Some other guys who did some good work. Vita Vea had 2 sacks in this game, a tackle for loss, 2 quarterback hits. D. Delaney had a pass deflection, 3 total tackles, and an interception on Jameis Winston. He was filling in for Ryan Neal. That's another negative. Left this game with a concussion. Again, the bye week, you hope that Ryan Neal can come back healthy. That's the hope there. And that a lot of guys can come back healthy who were out for this game. Jamel Dean, Kalijah Cansey, all the different guys that were out for this game. You really hope that they are able to come back healthy. But D. Delaney got an interception. The defense as a whole was just, not even a lot of, a ton of pressure, right? 3 sacks, 4 quarterback hits. A lot of that came in the second half. Just good coverage, just good scheming. One thing that was so weird with the Saints is that they tried to do a lot of cutesy stuff, right? They really did. And we're still live here, by the way, on YouTube. So shout out to Chris Yorks for the $5 super sticker. Shout out to MrBucsNation for the $20 super chat saying go Bucs. Love to see that. Thank you, guys. But back to the defense. it wasn't even like a ton of pressure, right? I think Carr had a lot of time to throw. For the Saints, it was just good defensive coverage, and they tried some cutesy stuff. Like Taysom Hill stuff did not work in this game. They tried a couple of weird stuff where Taysom Hill would end around to Derek Carr, who would end around to Alvin Kamara. The Bucs just shut that down. Rashid Shaheed didn't get a lot of stuff going in this game. Alvin Kamara, again, a lot of screens to him and whatnot, and they shut that down. Like, all the little cutesy stuff that they tried to do did not work against the Bucs today. They had an answer for pretty much most of it. So kudos to the defense there. The defensive game plan just absolutely countered the Saints. Saints didn't score a touchdown in this game. That's huge, man. That is so, so huge. And it was a phenomenal day by the defense. To kind of finish this up with special teams, the returning was meh. Wasn't really there in this game today. Not a lot happened in terms of returning or anything along those lines. It was what it was. Chase McLaughlin. Actually, we do still have a lot more to talk about, matter of fact. Chase McLaughlin he made all of his kicks. The Bucs have a kicker, man. He hit a 51-yard field goal in a very crucial moment that was really a good spot for icing the game. McLaughlin's been money so far this year. He really has been. He did a great job. He really was able to just get the job done and do what he needed to do in this game. He's been great all year. Have loved it. Jake Camarda was interesting today. He did have 2 punts inside the 20, but there was also 2 punts where, personally, I feel like Camarda was out kicking his coverage, which was not great. He did have a long of 63, which was cool. You love to see that. But was just still, and it was an iffy game from Camarda. Did he have 2 punts inside the 20? He did. That was great. He had some long punts, but there was one punt in particular in my mind where he outkicked the coverage, and it was just tough. Another thing that was a little bit rough was the offensive line in this game. In terms of blocking in some opportunities, run blocking, pass blocking, could be better. Now, part of that I'm going to chalk up to the Saints have a fantastic defense, just in general, right? They just have a really good defense. They've been good for years now. That's obviously their head coach's calling card. Dennis Allen coaches up really good defenses. And, for what it's worth, I feel like the Saints had a good defense today for some situations in terms of run defense and pass rush. I feel like Baker was pressured a good bit throughout the game. But Baker Mayfield extending plays, pocket awareness was huge, running with his legs. Like, Baker, I'm going to say this, and I don't know if this is a hot take. You can consider this a hot take, whatever you want to call it. Throughout the first month of the year, like, Baker Mayfield looks like a changed man at quarterback. He seriously does, folks. And if he continues going this whole year with the way he's been playing throughout the first month, Bucs may have a quarterback on their hands. You can call that a hot take, whatever you want to call it, but like, Mayfield's looked really good. Also, part of that is Dave Canales. I know a lot of people were critical of Dave Canales after the Eagles game. We even talked about it on the channel here. Dave Canales called up a very good game plan, in my opinion. It's, pretty safe game plan, and I think that this offense is executing the game plan not perfectly, well. They're executing it well enough, right, to go out there and win some football games. Is it where you want it to be? Not 100%, but it's good enough to win football games right now. And that matters. They're not making mistakes, man. That's huge, and that certainly matters. The defense is helping carry in a big, big way also. So, I mean, nothing but kudos to this entire team. It was a complete, team win in this situation, and they did a really good job. Now we're going to talk about the biggest negative from this game, in my opinion, and that was penalties. 11 penalties for 91 yards. And I get it. Part of it is that you're playing in New Orleans. It's loud. It's going to be leading to mistakes. But that's got to improve. You can't see that moving forward from the Bucs, right? In terms of getting penalties, you absolutely cannot see that moving forward from the Bucs. That's got to change. You got to be more disciplined. I get that is going to happen in like high level stadiums and whatnot. The Saints had 7 penalties for 58 yards, but if you cleaned up these penalties, you would just be doing even better, right? This game was still close towards the end to a certain degree. I would say through 3 quarters, this game was still close, right? The fourth quarter kind of, fell apart for the Saints a little bit. But, like, you're not doing yourself any favors whenever you are, getting penalties like that. So you got to do better at that. You just point blank got to do better at that in terms of cleaning up those penalties. Good bye week to self-evaluate and kind of clean those up as well. That's kind of what you want to see, man. That's kind of what you want to see. So moving forward now, the Bucs are 3-1. Good, fantastic to hear, right? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 3-1, and now they get to go into a bye week, man. I think that's great news. Love to hear that. And it's just what a feeling, man. What a fantastic start to the year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now they're going into the bye week, 3-1, and in sole possession of the NFC South. Good stuff there. But folks, I'm going to go ahead and end off this live stream. That's not the end of the Buccaneers coverage, though. You can still go to, wow, the Washington Commanders just tied it up as the clock was going down. Oh my God. Jahan Dotson. Oh my God. Geez. But that's not the end of the coverage here, folks. I'm actually going to redirect you guys to the Cannon Fire podcast. All you'll have to do is click the link in the chat. It'll take you right over to Rhett and Evan of the Cannon Fire podcast. Please go over there, give them support, let them know I sent you. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. But yeah, that's it for me, folks. I'm going to get this review up, and then I'm going to go relax for the rest of Sunday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 3-1. And as always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. Go check out the Cannon Fire podcast. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. Until next week, goodbye for now. Go Bucs. See you guys soon. Go to the Cannon Fire podcast. I'll see you guys over there.